100.5. 100.5.
While the business of the nation awaits the attention of government, all that we hear are excuses upon excuses. The most common of them being that the problems of the nation are all the fault of the MPP. Fellow Ghanaians, excuses can never be a substitute for vision and purposeful action. And can never lead to the better Ghana we were promised. The NDC claims almost on a daily basis that this or that problem was left by the MPP administration. I say to President Mills today, if you say that the system is broke, fix it.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema bemeti garafuru kube puntimpunasi sokode. Wakanchira katabin say you. Wati unkensen. Kwabena. Keja guma mniyanko.
Live at Accra 100.5. Yamamu ina achi yamamu akwaba. Baby bia wotumenka nano pebiano. Yanka jumanto fomwe. Na yenim komo. Enano pe. Saturday morning bia say ya. Eni yeno. Yedo bibia se mo amute efre ye no nsia breka se bo nyina yeda mo ase mo afro trotro mo amokonwuma so anope bibia odi ato Accra FM no mamemo ache na memo akwaba yeda ase bebre. Yes you can. Let's do this.
Another 6 o'clock is here. Wake up and meet the morning dear. Brand new day, it's a brand new slate. Like Barack say, yes I can. Don't let the worries of yesterday hold you down on this lovely day. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Open your face, open your face. Not turn away, not turn away. Kani mukwala kabo Magana mareke na blow Natengwa we Ubanyo fe Magana mareke na blow Kani mukwala kabo.
Just do it, just do it. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself yet. Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? You've got all you need more. They won't help when it's convenient. Tell you all of this is for experience. She put no heart in your body and in your wild head. Just take a step and things will fall in place. See, when time passes, no one can catch it. So don't waste or you'll regret it. Your time is now, your time is now. Just believe it, take it, yes I can. Find your faith, find your faith. Not tell my way, not tell my way.
Kani mukwala kabo Magana mareke na blow Natengwa we
Find your faith, find your faith.
Magana mareke na blow Kani mukwala kabo.
Don't waste, the time will never be just right. Start from where you're standing now. Work with what you have. Work with what you got.
No one said it would be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Hey. Well,
Yes, of course.
and say yes.
Be anywhere that from. Be anywhere Emre. Nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. Everyone joining me on Facebook. I thank you so much. Kwabena Kwapi Eric. I was seen for Su Hospital. Wama Kwabi Eric Fosu Jeng Beku. Ostradexen Piaga. Abdul Jarrell, my guy. From Japan, Tokyo. Innocent Ajo. Sergio, KOP, Kamal Yakubu, and Hassan Labman Jojo, Simon Agbesi. I don't pay me the money now. More Madame Permano pay. More sorry if you're Jumano pay. The best driver for. And I dream soon Kwabena Yagro. Muonya toy. Hey. Now you're fine. Yeah, mom, a year back of water. That's where you turn up. I'm saying, hey, at least one move money. I was it now, opening now, where and aqua. I said, I'm to the Cacradans young cat.
Another 6 o'clock.
Agbeudala.
Wake up a
Yawa Dekpe. Daniel Aglegozo. Carbon Austin is here from Tepa.
Yes, I can. Don't let
William Amwa is here with me on Facebook.
hold you down.
Grateful. Jonathan Tete.
The mirror
Thank you.
and say yes, I can.
Another day is here. Another brand new day is here. Another Saturday is here. Be a new page, you know. And right there, I'm fan tunche. What a man can pay at me. 3 days in a minute, madam for being come on. And I make a train say.
Just do it, just do it, time is ticking.
Yeah, celebrities, you know, almost your problem because
Tired of lying to yourself yet.
at any point in time, behind this, you need to brabum.
Who you waiting for, who you waiting for?
There are some pages that are so closing forever.
They won't help when it's convenient.
There are some pages that don't go back to go and read it.
She put no heart in your body and in your mouth.
There are some pages I don't even remember so Akaida.
Tell guys no one can catch you.
Onipa wadwene no sometimes learn how to lock it up.
So now, your time is now. Just believe it, take it, yes I can. Find your face.
So wa ma ora mfin radio no a
Tell my way, not tell my way.
ye no be hanto ne. And right now we Land Cruiser and le won Land Cruiser, no problem.
Find your face, find your face.
Just see it as normal.
Don't wait.
Wow. So wa ma abraba anya normal amawa.
From where you're standing now.
Oba ye niam basa bebre.
With what you
When you be ba on so no na de na sell.
Will be easy. Anyone that ever made it say,
Live a normal life. Enjoy your life.
well, look up in the mirror.
Adia chibia start something new.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Tell my way, tell my way.
And my baby and she was so we are say.
My God, I'm out of can I blow. Tell my way, tell my way. Over your face, over your face. My God, I'm out of can I blow. Can't even call a couple.
Me ade bia ni wa me free Kumase ba Accra me nim ye wo Kumase me bedru Accra me jai me nyaye. You know why? I want to live a normal life. I want to say who live in normal life enyo obia no ni asem bia. Just live a normal life. If you can buy your 2 shots of akpete, shall do it. Man, what is it? You kon kon tebia waked. Ada obenya pork belly. Mexican shawarma so no worry. We are black label and no try. I don't feel so sorry them. No I call. I don't feel so for them. No I call. Oh, and maybe be and how I do be brace out. I don't pay me a page for fraud. See, you bet me a BSR page, you know. Hey, Yamina boy. Then I'll say, no pay live on a cry 100.5 guide me. Oh, young boy. Never I said my cry from newsroom, Lady Gaga was a portrait report. I said, wow. Your friend say, Mam point reverse so that now you were full buo. Madame from Nibia, I'm no call, Menino food. As some year he said, Nakonaba, one I walk on a over. Radiadum, when the Aqua drew so at tea and so. Yes, you dim. Oh, everybody. Your damn nice. Your damn nice. How nice. Tati for you. Papa Penimua, what the 65 to 70 years. So, would ye a year radio show no because a year damn our nice one. Never put any problem. I didn't hear.
Say, I know.
And Tina may be some.
And the minimum when your problem. Because I know. And I say, oh, quite sorry, if you cried, you would see from.
Exactly.
Calling I am Yamesum.
Yo, damn, nice way.
And now, me, Miss May.
There be I saw them, Gaga.
Say, I had a demonstration. I am Yanum, can I
said, yeah, Messi, I come by Wapa, Mayami, Ansah, and me, every portrait.
I do a free in someone. Oh, I know no purpose I walk about me. A bad day. So bet me a jammy.
Why Jimmy?
Oh, on you, sir. 1 year, sir. Call only not to
Madame.
Only what that,
Madame.
I could be anywhere backward here, where baby, but one no.
Every day, where the end, sister.
Sir, when you found us, may you know.
What would I say? Oh,
my shut down one more.
I would describe it.
Not SME.
I would describe it.
Commander Banessame. Like,
maybe I'm saying, Madame.
What do all cars can see? What do we see? And I say, like, what do okay?
Oh, Madame Wessie. Okay. They say, Paul, my dinosaur.
And this year, I won't peg a gabium.
What's it?
And see, I won't pay me bium.
What's it?
Me say, see, I won't pay me bium.
A drove and say,
a human dear soon fast when you.
A drove and say, about 7 or be able to smash some mamenti. A drove.
Commander, you man, as soon fast when you, sir, say, you better dry your home, sir. Aha. It is system in my age, my boca. I know what boca, but me, my bama, calling him say, me was red drono. Or be sharing a door for a public toilet. Oh, Commander, as well, brought me. I buy a Jan home. I won't say, now, Satan, me, let me show a master radio, Jumano. Lady Nijina say, and a guy no Sujina say, and also, oh, send your lady in the Yama cannon. And what chair a runner say, Omra, guy in the chair runners, Omra, Memma Dinamo, or betray. And I'll call Memma Dinamo. Oh, we are Yana, Brand a chair, send a Mijina, as a penty. And what did follow up? Oh, it is just how they got one too. And what the Quatiba Council from Colabrimo. And I'm ye. Now, Miss Shakrafin and Massa Radio say, me do one much 1 hour 2. Obaba ko beba bako. Ewo aguna swedru. Sisi America say. Enti onsu be bia no obi.
Why nsantwefo adwuma na chefa.
Ma yen kwate make adwuma no close to commander we dey say.
Me dey say.
Me betie fu age nu.
Mame. Ade, o be so you be free middle league nu. Me mom age na you be free.
Oh, commander but oh.
O be so you be free middle league nu.
Honesty, yeah feel like my feel. But baby anu baby obi share no for yam. Obi share ne dey. I'm telling you a fact. Okwa aguna so do mo honom. D N S. Omo D N S. Omo wo 2.
Ene me maboka.
Oje ni number nkomo koso anti afide bia no mbe share
papa. Me adwuma ni ma di friends say. Eduonu mienu asese.
22 years.
Matremu ba ya de wo ni ntim fa so e de menyanya bi.
Ene commander afide mabama.
Sa.
Fa so ne de nia benya na msie yi. Mabama commander.
Ya de do sa na de a china ya de odi tutu adamu.
Once make I say you haven't let go of me yet. You are still within me.
Okay.
Yeah. But my feel.
On say Paul. Dimo bi sia ko bi a ode Yesu di tutu o se Paul no mini no Yesu do mini no tu there famidi etutu ada no
amanfo se me jeje o amanfo se me how enra me fa ya papa driver bi owo junction so me call Blaster Square see ada na me house
sir
na me se me how we am me boss office me pe wasem onipa so de open asem na ha no
enya hwe
na se de ya oye political show a utimi ye hye no ya na mpesa me calm down me dum jane kakra anti ewo mu a na ja no waso
o
say I think am worry so anka be fata na me say minim cause Valentina Ofori near work class no wono no was so boy but see ade I don't know nti nka menye virtual announcement no na me fa the picture nka ho
Enti Ebenezer to bed in so. But
Commander.
Marching.
Yeah, no.
Your friend say this week say Uncle Yama celebrities no.
Oh yeah.
But come when they me dey be amount. I don't know. Yeah, edipa ya say obufo. When you say obewe aduatia. Enko hwe no hu yi. Ma men ko tell shata video bi. We dey me shata.
Niana shata dey me shata o. Pa opa fa ne nyum ba ko shem. Na hwe se gaga men ton rapins ye kire a. Pa bibia me ye bio. Bibia was asasi so. Age wa afi me no be wa na esi. Ba bibia wa asasi so nyina me ye bi. Pa me wa pa level. But I can't stand with Shatawale. But we are not done for it.
Next week,
okay.
Medical Siane snap beba.
One for Tabia.
No, what bodia, mempe he, Jai, Namanfo, Ewo Kruma, be your money, Jimmy home.
Yes, Sisi Akran and Mills will be just so you're fine.
Okay, yeah. Maza, na unim, as I'm serious. And now, Aquasinsia, Madame Baku, Kasapa.
Okay.
And I'm going to send the Facebook page or the video na beto.
Okay.
Say na shata no asre police for so on just entity celebrities no.
Shata. Wow.
What evidence are to be?
Aye.
But you are too difficult. If God had made a woman, God had not. It would have been worse. The lady loves you. Accept it.
Ebeneza wouldn't name ni abra ya film.
Cause Charlie, me would have IGP said they arrest. They for start arrest people like that. Because the entertainment industry people for good day inside. 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. At least that be okay for musicians and celebrities and people with it full for entertainment. 3 months, 2 months. Make people see how hustle like this. Make you see how pressure like this. Make it less sense. Make it less sense. And that's me aware. See me, this my matter. If they no come, they stop them by. Cause Charlie, me would have IGP said they arrest. They for start arrest people like that. Because the entertainment industry people for good day inside. 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. At least that be okay for musicians and celebrities and people who do it full for entertainment. 3 months, 2 months. Make people see how hustle like this. Make you see how pressure like this. Make it less sense. Make it less sense. Otherwise, me go report me away. See me, this my matter. If they no come, they stop them by. Because Charlie, me would always IGP said they arrest. They for start arrest people like that. Because the entertainment industry people for good things inside. 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. At least that be okay for musicians and celebrities and people who do it full for entertainment. 3 months, 2 months. Make people see how.
When you say Adwantin one a barrier, but me to be honest with you, me our industry no me only say me knew be like
open as Abeka say where you be
no say
apart from Shatana.
No.
No crowd.
Me no mentio omonyom.
Oh, okay.
Shatta, Stone
Boy, medical.
The minimum of boy yes, crowd.
On no ball.
Day.
On mother.
Oh, okay.
On mother.
Oh, okay. Mete, I am a debat, minimum pacro. Because no, me born or me came, me born money, me fee.
This is a gospel fair. Oh, I'm for can you reckon? Oh, the near gospel there, you know, Bobie. And I'm not coming to do you.
You both are come for you. So, only minimum montia, but once a while, Matisias anyway.
In your beef,
then I'm a ready kakra, but I don't know my mentia and I don't, it's not like I mean follow music. I don't like those kind of music. I mean,
okay, hip hop, high life, dance hall,
okay. Samini say ninyum back when I'm we are say. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one. What so for example, sanyum buy nyina ma mobida.
And your commander, you men are boy came.
What's the one? What's the one?
Gospel dear, if you're banyo fair, and I'm your shows about motivation. I think it's performing music. Yeah.
Oh, what's the one?
Yeah, performing songs.
What's the one? What's the kind of
Hey.
Wow, no, Ubon says,
oh, for young Ponsanyum Bebrebe, commander, and of a
intimate. Me, intimate, me pen drives, Debbie. If you are not young, one be, me dena, me tear, Mamma Kwame Achubia, and me tear, but me tear one and my torturing. No, if I may, no, never minimum, in Madacro. What is the difference between, sir?
You're being.
But what is the difference between Kinata and Kwame Eugene? What is the difference?
Me come say Kinata more of sa abrabomon semno na se for no.
But omunyina Western.
Yeah. That Kwame Eugene Eastern no.
Sir.
Kinata na Western.
Oh.
Olokodo.
Okay. All right. Okay. It means that Saneman Mentias, but the point is,
wow.
And you're fine. Oh, I didn't know more, you know. And you're fine. Medical, they say, me follow Kakranwa.
Okay.
Then I asked myself, why? And then the Bessima, Oko Brandishi gun, social media, for what?
And no, I mean,
for what? So you be yes, be my baby wish the trim. First you trim the quiet the upper so yeah, go and do what you want to do and come and sit down.
Yeah.
Oh yes, how they day. Unu me tu egun crofo dem okroma.
Enye easy commander.
Yeah.
Almost say yes, I see am fambra mo nya ehwe.
Unu me tu egun crofo. Unu ma tu a.
So the protector.
Tu egun crofo dem okroma.
Super war songs already. Hey, radio David.
Eni me egun crofo pass no. Eya obi atabu chuku se ade ebeji kinkre no. Any. Like oh down.
Yeah, you protect it. Yeah, I think it's a robbery cases in that phone.
Obi send me a message say Kwabena Obi answer you are damn lost.
And it was like I say unko different world bio. Cause Fabia crowd
no, me nko mo show crowd. Me see as here.
Not there o the family crowd enka say no for yam ponsa no.
Na nim say unu say me multimedia o ma anya program bia say musical bia mensi ase da. Man ko bi da.
Wow.
Minko bi da.
So your whole life is centered with politics.
No, but my point is say me nya sa da agino nkotena say obi entertain me because me go baby say dem see entertain me hono. Sister ya bro.
Wonder no. I think I have to be taking you out more often because
sir?
Yeah, we were ready.
Sir.
You get to enjoy that social life where people sing for you.
Oh yes, me do entertainment center no abehu.
I saw unkwa world though. Like you have a special world.
Unim menti omo ase. I don't understand them. Yeah, omo to yum kra menti ase. Menti but they do yeah danceable. So se me woni pam dia make come na se me amatra make mu a mawura sunsun David
Ti so beto afisi say na me dan na me sie wie me se me get no na me sie
asanyo no ede
ya kwa me ko bi ya ba
ede but me fan se me come say
was we asi mo bi show bi be enti me ye dwumade na majipe ahaban mete so me ntwini pi ahaban mete so me ntwini pi ensaden kakra bi me mbo ni pi Friday night ba ko bi na ma club me nyama wa ba ko bi na ma choke one corner family anyum we so commander won't
no ma who's a man for
and anyum no mensia na ma betoto a kire me hu se won timi nto na so mpepie de won se me so me ya de wanyum sua metimi ato nyum ni nyina esi sisi akroma ye hia hit isi metimi ato esi me ba beto ama
me pepie ba ya obehia mu o me city o
Spinters
no your city be Jerusalem city na ushia members of Jerusalem na nkania ya so na penifo
commanders still go out at least try once a while be just me do be ko say won peso amiamba beto ama because enyum to de wo ja me ahwe me de so ni nyina be enyum to ko metimi and sa nyum ni nyina ya nyum bia utim say uti a ehye wo de ehye nkran
but Gaga I think say
Yenja shata
you see I see a boy dampare na or the some
sanity biba
a bad system issues about violence there we shouldn't entertain it in any way we brandish it through as I will embody and crofo momo edisa kwase ade no
okay
what you say Ghana gun state and Mexico they are suffering even America they are suffering from guns a dear cause for America no and yet better so there are certain things and there now person we dey go aban no fin ye obi amotu so obi abomitu because some of us we are very critical about situations yeah life they are very serious me for be serious and he say adia china say na metia o
okay
you show that was when Wednesday no and Tuesday and obi Sunday me say ya bo shatu and I'm afraid Kwame catch and say no ade o me yan kan sesi a check ma me hwe and call Eugene ho I say you omo entertainment ti omo free obi oben shata no so enye no kre and I'm so I see and I'm me twa so but the point is say you don't do that.
Why do you do that?
Don't do that because aban no ankasa is under pressure e kromunye
baby ayese
enti no when you do that who escalate niema
fear and panic no commander na nya easy
who say niema
amanfo bomb paye like
enya the papa yes let's criticize the government genuinely but don't lie don't do anything and throw say who you be
one Ghana police service when we jam robbers we kroma no ma ba ofie to check up on you me was now so show baby
doesn't make sense.
I'm a shatter fan but this time round there he goofed
and yes ya brass of for the commission ya bra omo e dey wasem Gaga
commander o ma she nkomana o ma she obi
me
so far
unim say
o ma she obi sa be dey
me ba unim say me so the ma me ji asore kura ne say so for bia nche me nkom da makwa sorry sir
ya kwotene kira na
hwe me ma metimi ko gina adifo na nim no omo hwe me o timi bomba is a drum so omo se fa no kwotena se So for bianse me nkom da.
Ne atu mu na ani asofo ade nka.
So for bianse me nkom da. Not even comfort.
Wow. Enti send there yesuma manfo ti na omo abofom ne na
oh, I don't criticize. I don't criticize. It's okay. No. Obi omonye.
Wow. Wow, commander.
Papa bi wo your friend say ne papa bi ni hia na onu me ko hia obi didi nkoma kwa no so e mala mo so de ofri se beni o de didi nkoma because I was very eager so be ka bi ya kire me yeah sorry an ka hwe na ka kire man say na
won ye hu hwe won
wan ka hwe oh busa no so problem bi any on there o ma me nko
just won so
o ma me nko
to be yare ko bi hu kan kire like what will happen the next day ne send ya yes nti mama interview we say what one na what say so for bi ahye ho nkom say bibi beto wa how will you take it obekọ so obi mompa ma ho ana say
ebi see that me nwene ho da.
Wow.
Yeah, never.
That's a different planet too. And come say bebrebe a.
Ebinsi me life mood da. Me mu bi da.
Na Niger gaze this way.
Niger ya madam for. Prophet could be Bedu could be a madam for.
And also bempai. Nation's prophet. One also in show. And me do di be mo.
Enipa ba ko a.
Ahanko ya sha na.
There was na amfa na mo Hello FM. Ebenezer.
Adakwa.
Meaning this sieni pipe bi wo kumase mo no a wo fili me. Afi de Saturday ayi me bakwaku o monye me bakwaku. Wo bompaye wo TV so say again no ko wo bewu na despite a frame for the Dixon mam so munya no fan kwase asem kron ho a bewu. Oh yeah mam ko to akora ndi simple.
Oba no nya sense.
Ese kwaku o say 13 years.
Anti mbacho mo a mobile line so no or 13 years waka chemu. Ewusia for Ghanaian Times the Obokrata na de chance yetetew na commander etimi ababeto so edi amamo na asema medical dia chance enie abedwoku a wo shop mo de wonsam so o my God mo de dia todwa wo chese se ekoso akasa Kwabena yade na yeda entinya de bedi nhihye no so dia ende yekodi bro nya de behu pa hweyam na fourth wave ne Ghana for yetimi experience bia no so na no pay Ghanaian Times the Obokrata wade mu nsam dia ba me pa choba ye Facebook page no so a benye bi na wakenkan aposifo mienu afrimu ema miensa so prepare anu wode ne pam ewo wale boga kwantempo no so a de Obokrata wo bo emu amaniem na akosa Ghanaian Times de Obokrata an wo bisa ne sem anyenye bia enkrapomponi mantam edin na da so no ye besesa no ayer gadangbe mantam wana enu ni asema Ghanaian Times de Obokrata no wade emu nsam wade abafo ni chemum ewo ye Facebook page no eya 100.5 obam ya the pictures ahodo ne videos ahodo ya de atowa ya de elsom senia papers no esi atm na fo levi so aye so no empanifo de atodwa ya watcha sem eba beboa ama fango boa na sefo no etimi abofom edi amayem eno ye nsama enano pay Ghanaian Times the Obokrata no wade eltodwa Daily Graphic na me de to asom was it truth and accuracy every day eno ada wan krapomponi mantamom Ghana mampeni his excellence na adodanko akofadom eni wasofo butu nkrapomponi mantamu am wo ye dwumadene esoma amagana zoom live peni kwanchefo dano wo nyina atwahyiemu ewo Black Star Square wan nkrapomponi mantamam wo mo pa dwumedie sonko bi wontomam eye operation clean your frontage a wo hwa se botane sem ebetimi aboa na ye mpesua hodo setirum eni ye fie no ye japade enimo no ehwo etimi atenwa enano pay Daily Graphic de Obokrata no wode emunsem wode to jam na ye huri kwagina kratafe atoso dunson ewo Daily Graphic mu a wo bo amane a wo cha se wo soafo hwa amane bo wonsam so wo my Ghana mu ye rakojo upon kroman wo de atodwa essence ntrofo se Ansah na ye betra TV so anasa radio so ese ye kasa kire Ghana for ye the information bi e ma Ghana for no ye hwese asem na ye ka no ya to ye bo ase ahwehwe mu ehu se asem ne ye no kransa ye timi e de sansam na atodwa wo se ani kwanse ye so de ya radio station TV station bi ohonma one person yakaso eya kra femfo na kaye number 1 FM for the kind no asam what cross a journalist and as Centronia one to the boase and shemo what ya na chas wa babeka el radio so FM de yentesa yet ya sam na to your boase shemo Ansah ba e dia ba betudwa and none of pay was so for information so ye rakojo upon kroma wo to your for esa wo yen Centronia to boase information won saka shemo do mo sukon say no kransa wo di emunsam e dia ba betudwa me pacho eye kojo upon kroma and what the sanse we wade e tudwa
kojo upon kroma say
me pacho kojo upon kroma so wo yen Centronia eya check o fact yi Ansah na betina radio so TV so sa wo ka asem bi no woni sa sam na wo ka na enu kretro do enye sa sebe aka social media so
say kojo upon kroma ene arabakum sinum ne koye sa your friend is saying Ghana Real Estate Developers grader story at time.
Okay.
Story bi no a omokoye ya e ma grader for be kan say omun ene joy from kasa no. Kojo bon kroma kan.
Ana ene wo to your phone.
Oyare.
Boss na wo to your phone.
Oyare.
Hey. Ni awonu ye sa story no grader for story. Baby I kwache so for na wo kasa tia na ye kwache so for na. Oh no. Sa area hono mana.
Grader Ghana Real Estate Developers on that time na sa issue STX
Korea deal no na apeja
that is that time no
and mpacha feed there why Minister of Information to wo tufo say in Central ni say woti asem a empre ho ntena radio so nka wo say woti asem a check o fact ye
sam kola we nke ese etu mo ma pa okrumu a
why minister
o yare
anti commander wasama wo ka kire wo ene me so media no wo say bi wo ho social media so hwe na no die shatawale die wonim say stations any media stations ni bi etimi e publish e bi mu kai say shatawale emma wo hwe portals ahodo na Mr. say credible ones
me who you seriously manye ani
e bi ti say see job when you not me publish it, I was like, wow. Me who manye because Shatawale say no. Wo be launch ni album and asa ni nyoma. What me ye bibia. Na prank we dia fi we dia. IGP abe dia what ba commander IGP we ye adwuma.
But dampare so dia. Won tutuna na mo ye. Na da wono so wo be tom dia. Amafo be horo no omba horo ni yire ne manyina wo kroma balla
commander initiative ba
me bom paye ma no
me so sa me bom paye ma
no IGP
I stand with IGP
on to tuni ma ye na say the amafo si bod ho podo
na this is no kasa no wa no tra kakra bia ba hana police for jira nchen
ba na UJ catch him say
okay
amafo the how akumsin so a video na commander say
yes and also one kwache no
one kwache how
na shwa abaywa no shwa
there is was nigga there no say a movie
a movie anya movie my sister
Schwarzenegger
shwa abaywa shwa efia
my sister
shwa anya movie commander anya movie say what shall say wo che dia cause medical dia no kra no from Niamete UG yes nya no
so was about 2 months ago
anya na something am so ka say I stand with Shatawale na no am say na abegina so na stand na abegu
almost about 2 months
enti anya ne enti say was say chance say wo chi woni am brandish tuo wo social media so a one chance mfiri nechi yen kelinko yechi because you see our operation what dogs here what do my bay so Ghana for say burger there man krama ne nko okay enti ebusuafo ankraman dia IGP too for burger there do one more the dogs will not survive it
we say the nkrama ko burger dwuma
enti ebusuafo kojo opon kroma na etuafo sense ntrofo yen check e fact yem so be minister no we hu sa nyoma ni nyina ye di so ebeboaye the mirror the obokrat ade amede eto aso but mama fa no mom wie the spectator ade awade abam ene se mampani jai so waka fellow Ghanaians, I come into your home to tell you say COVID-19 ya ade na da so ho no yes mampani jai can't see a nose mask me of odi no water shepa oh eso botomo of a woman mase ha TV so ha radio so woman mase one fan ma and na just one farmer. Yes, or farmer no. Wa we nyina ya. Of be proving the point.
Of aboka.
Mo lucky get no. Yes, commander say am ntan hye nose mask no. Hey.
Me
so be ka bibia.
Dem media no sha.
But what she? Okay. The Bokrat is my penija.
So walk.
Oh, me ma wo.
Okay.
Me ma wo. Wo mo se man penija fellow Ghanaians ne kan Ghana for do na wo mo entobium. Inti amasi si a nose mask no. Wo mo timi di gu ho saa fiti anopa kosi enwumre 3 days kra ne entobi.
Na wo say ade na me pese maka bi. Na ayi your brother is okay, odi koso.
Atokem.
Odi koso.
One farmer.
Odi fadi intro koso.
I'm a toy.
One fa die. Wow, na atoke you mu. Enti si ankrofo anhye nose mask no. Fellow Ghanaians, but me and me came awo but me nche.
And now ayi na no ayi me bra pani. Se fa kan ne director interview. No mo nyina obi anhye nose mask ana na o mo se.
The director Nana do dan kwa kufado.
No mo se. Na so I employ no.
Yeah. Say what board so. Say baby say me no me no yenhye ana. Baby a wotia de baby a metia intervals wom anamboa. Ebro sa omo 2 centimeters no mo kan.
Ba ku bisu de no omo ban omo twa pictures o man say. Ye do
pictures no mean different chairman. But commander pictures yen kasa. No me answer smile.
Aniji baby.
Oh me am one mfrim am de for me him
meba aniji ba confidence
dabi was nkanya sankaya ye says won pemu nka chi ye dadada the spectator dia wo dia ba absence of enom commander the mirror dia be ba ko pe na me de etwas na mirror e dia asem bi dia to jam graphic impeni for me bo ma ba so pam wom ne Uracare Advanced Diagnosis and Heart Center aka bomu a wom chem se wom ayi bosum yesi honom breast cancer awareness month into wom sre ma ne se wo honom na yo ba wonufo no ma ho kwan na mema no enya mema wukunu emfa ne nsa emiamia se ne ameye medie wo be sha asefu motuom to wom ye education e dia ma emma no se commander nka hwe ma me nka ne paper ne
se na me ya adwuma wo a friend say
oh commander ka
Peace and Love hospital
when doctor we afi
doctor we afi breast care
yeah you know so amanfo no for
me da so ya adwuma me ya ne part time
auntie see media no metimi aba ma wa ya man ba me minim ya dada na me problem
oh yeah there say the ubuku
me bukia because commander you say ma dodo na omo check omo nufu
oh adwuma na breast care doctor we afi ubo me dia onim me ya ye ko we kra this man to omo guso be me say no oh yeah
ube miamia menufu ahwe
Buku
me buku 5 cities
ne bo so for ade dey say
me jo kase no wase yakọ
commander we a obeka obema ma bebre na so am ha begu so esa metwe kra
ba me adwuma o say ya adwuma ya adwuma
commander dey enya no kre
bibia ma
enya enya no kre
ya adwuma
enya no kre na nkasa doctor ni ya na wo se wajagba we anka won fa amanfo yerenom
ono no na adwere se saa na obeye di ayo na ya ni professionals ya training ya feeling no tonton
I never knew so sir breast I never knew and the commander you are versatile
also medical field no nye announcement ya na modi
mojo
ye bibi adagian
where the maintain that enti commander you see enufo no wana see me muku no you see enufo no ya yenya bre ema yenufo titu no oba ko mfiche na wi a commander wo de nsa nifa we ebe ya amanufuo benkum no aha na de benkum aya amanifa no na wo sha ase fi motuom na wo mia ntu wi a na wo de aba wonufu na no se baby aba no wo no na wo de nsa na massage yuji fatuo yi na de massage to the be massage sa kopim say hu say ababie nenufo no mu a you are good to go we an wasan so aye e de amanufo we na emma no so mo ma ho kwan mo kunu mba mo ho na mpese sabe wo mo ba mo nche wo mpa so a mo ma ho kwan according to doctors no mo ma ho kwan na mo kunu mo ntimi miamia nufo no the mo abema na ebua na mo mia no e na be man be hu say ababia bem enti e wo so aye den book with me enti e wo so aye den
I think my joy is book with me.
Hey, commander say make I say man be say me say mo bi ani me say commander no pay cause why me dear he's mine. The man is mine. Why? The mirror the ubokrata na dia.
Wa mo anom ne prekope. No come me ade.
Commander, oh na say any ade na no any.
Me dance.
Ni nyina any.
Ya be sure. All right, okay, so that's it live at Accra 100.5. Yeah. Odi and then the crowd.
Commander, ya pom ne commander no pay. Ye ba be twetwe kaka se be ya. Bibia betima kwa ebusuafo anti asronkon and the free currency ventures asoye. Ya ena no pen so ye de bremo. Na mpanufo kan sa ba bi otomfo obo chanchan no. Na ho hia ne pa de mpesam kanya ne sem. De bia da ye ba abobua no ye bo akache. Ne na obedi nkomodia fo pom de ho kyese ampa. Wa pom de no ye dwene ho ye pa ne ye peso pom de ne siyem. Enu nti na dani de na ye ba wo nchen am. Na enu awudo makomako enan a currency ventures ya soye. Ye fra ye de ba ne ye ka to sama sanka bi nanum bi. Na bebu apapa visi enro nom. Sa unya binuma ebo ama ya di biro ni udi ese wa brabom nom ni nyina epam no eyi ni fro prekope ema hoto eba ade ba kwa ma ye nroi edan so ni sie nro nom enya ade ase soso yade ne so da bi ye no soso yade ne so da biara dam etu ase prekope enu nti ama ba so body ahodo ya ye nyanya asenketoa kwa so ahodo nso a eba mo da yase ewo nupa ye de aba atwa so no eno nso echesa mpase currency ventures ya adwense ebeboam ema Ghana for ya pom di ho asem no etuma fa ne ntuma pa fram na ye nu makomako enan ya ye ka ho asem de achew de nkan no eye Zahara Misha dia tosum yenom eye Zahara G capsules na sanom ye no enabusiam maka chose ye kambum ane ye nom efeso mo ye ntafo no mo nam na sa wo kambum na so no ma ebo pa ema enem yade biara oba na sa ba ma wakwa kwati afore ya nam so ade asam bro ni nyina nom etu ase prekopa ma honto eba na me kan e bia na wote enem yade eye gonom syphilis candidiasis all the poor white team uti bi foreign nam so ma wo hanum na wo ba menum ye wo hene na mo keka wotimi titiam na ama ekro ne nsansa nyina bade ho aboso ba matimi posa ne ba ma ya na ekro bam enam san nam yade a watente no emonom ekro betom san no ma akọ ba ho asisi sima pa no agye maguo no eba sa na ye boho se nkruma no na emu nso ye oyapa ya ena asanketoam sanso na so ye ba so na sa wote nam yade eye ode pa white bi ene keka se face bi na so de foria eno nso ema wase kwan no ebie pa apart from say honmo eba itiwom hon ba yo henem na ubetiti na ba yo ya na ekro ne nyoma hodom eba betoto emu ne hunu nyina obebo no asab na konso kuma no sonom wo bie so pa che wa bam wo nimponye so obekọ no bi o deberata ebisa obekọ na nsa pa age wa boso ani kro bi ne nyoma bi aprekesen tan ya egu ne ba no ho no eba sa akwa wani nie sanso no oba bi nso be ma bi bie ne ho chance pe wo yesa de be ma no ho asia ye kro na ensansa ne nyoma bi asa apopo aba be so ma yo prekesen tan na oba kwa ma nso ne nyimpo sen wo be san akọ no bio entibra wo timi kana no pe no Yedro Zahara Misha any Zahara G capsules and Remianum a yadupa wonum and num ya dear nya wonum a betrias yamauta benuntima nam or telecopabitom na ebebua papa pam and one chances I want to send them ya dear yam one abonse and sung me be ya near mebia a ye to sakatwam ana a few bememu and no bem ebamum the mofan chaman of pay and yes and persam salmonum nemum ya dear eti tinipan ya person dupa namonum sadia beya bebuamo now my pomo dinner betima koye diamana ya dianom asiatimi atu anu nteno sa wo hona sensuo basa bia enka boni pa dia kirem na ne ma bi eyi firi wase ana fo ba mam e bat sa akato mpa chaw babadi akopa duro bi nanom na entimi ntu hano asema ho to emram wo babu hono ma ba makọ ne nchen ya na sabi na se kwa na bie na enka fi hono ma eba na hono ma ya sabi asia ensuo ne nsuo bi ana akwakọta ne hono mo eba sa na ba ma ba ho am mpa so betiatia techem chaka ntenom wo beja ho akwa akọfọ ba from anopa ya wotimi kense sa wo ha no bi e wo ho ya chese nsuo bi abeta wase ya enkam so afrimba enya papa mesrom ma won santimi kan zara mesham eni G capsules ne bim ana obu nso abema ba ne nchempo no ne bedam eya ne wote ya pabu mpa mwajampo etimi etu no wenyina nem yade no wanya ntenam so ama na basam ma won san kan zara mesham eni zara G capsules no pedi abedwa so afei wo babu ho no mam sabosumi drus na so obu ne nsa wo menstruate am wo bia betene nkan e wo fie hom wo bobna super ya nya sankito fisam na yase ya ne ya obekọ no sedem wo bone nsa no wo we ne nsa no e chese na yase no eye ne ya pa tutu no anya sankito am wo bi nso ne moja ne 7 days ne diam chese 2 days ne 3 days ne atwa brisa won sa dia kana hifam ana ekwa time sa moja ne kwata wa yasem na akwada ne fibroid na akosu a wo de nkwa mesrew ebra wo temi kan paso wo bam won sa bom nyuma koyema wo dia ene zara mesham ene zara G capsules no mi ne dia ba adwa so no bomadia pabinom osore no pawde di wi am na mesha ne ti no bibi buaso no atwa miensa no G capsules no mi no aka bom na wanom na etu hanasem ama ho to abakoso anom kwasoanum na bebo papapam esan ye ulcer dro kase wobo no ye funkro ulcer septic ulcer na se diodo na wasa beta no so ama oje ne ho anye ekom ne kakra bia no wawu edane ton ye ma buei na na poso ye ne yamesraw eye ulcer yade no yam kro no ana eye wasa no nti bomaden na pia drobina no na bebo awo afei obi opese immune system no awodin so kotimi bam sade baya nipadua no yade bia ntimi kafise nipa ye kwa ye ba no immune system no ya asrafa bo ho ban no saafo yi ana yade bi kano na aka nipadua na am wawu ntamesraw won pesa COVID-19 ani dia ka ebenya immune system na eni ma na ma otuna kopa zaro mesham eni G capsules ni binanom na bebo apapapam na esanso di dawo ebra wontumi enam na wo de wontumi kan je number sim na ye wia abusiam ye wa dance ya on my bobody at office amanfo manum no be na enya sanketo na ansam di number sim bebanom ye san was Zahara man capsules aya bema drosun ko abua bema ema ekro bi e woni sisimu ye ntinam suma mama eja ni sisimu ama ni ntintim na wa ne bema no ne kwa kodo nso ntimi mo adwuma nwuru obasem ema ni je ema no bomadi ansa won sabeka Zahara man capsules ya no bi na je aboa yen eno ntini edi wa dance ade ma wo de wa chi kasa ne ya wo sisi ya wo ya okoto ankoto transe adroba fa no ma mo ya transe adwuma bema bo nsa no wo teso no obrempa chawo mansan kan Zahara man capsules ebra eboa ma wo sisi ne mo ada onom na wo kompa so eboa ma wo bo adwuma yem ama ni dia so kobade e banom na nani age no osese no top no pechem e wo adofo no atamfo nuanim no adidi kama afa hindi heba mesha no so e ye dro nwan so ade abam wo malaria no odin wa typhoid anu odin wa diabetes wo de akire wonya no adrom ene wo nso wo BP ewra kwosoro ya nyoma nkoye mo apasa eba no ma wa wota kwa minimum yi amama mesraw hindi heba mesha ye drowem aye tatahye aye BP adro kase amanfo di ho adansem eno nti bomade ansa no portment kanom wo ba kwa baabi eton no baabi etun no tom no akwa pa bi ato no anom na abo ama sa ya de odom bobo sonom ni nyina abrenance ye fi hom ama ho to abaje numbers nom mi kan e bia na aja wo di dwumadie bim o person no penfodi nkomache numbers nom aye 0246 348 334 0246 348 334 and 0248 569 335 0248 569 335 abusiam wo dia fra bedi wo so ntamara so frisam ya ya crowd ya person ni odi nkomo wo help ya fra doctor so person hu no anan po person ja wo chem kire obra wo fon so ni na kwanda fom ya doctor bedi so wo dia yenko amanfo chese nro manum bi ya wonom edi ho adansem yenko di o ma dance de ya ba ba bi wonom na ya kire no akoto bi
Koto Zahara Missane ni G capsules. Anemu yadie nyina bejane. Koto Zahara Missane ni G capsules. Anemu yadie nyina bejane.
Yadroni ye. Oh, na mimi ya me pati wo mabumfu me. Mimi ya posomfu. Oh, okay. Na mekuta hamapa so ma yomo drono. Ma weko isu ya no anamkoto ye. Okay. Drone ye. My wife na decide me.
Oh, okay. But onya infections on.
Aye.
Na but you use ye no. What we say ajo.
Oh,
Okay.
And I make him with the end of my family. Namudi addiction. Not a year, a bye.
Sahara Miss Sunny G capsules. And then we are doing in our journey.
100%, 1,000%. 1,000%. These capsules name is 1,000%. 900 account 1,000.
Oh, okay. Okay, number 2. Not problem being because I want to be so
oh, yeah. Berman, dear, she's what I did your girl come think. They say, no problem like, all the more not the Berman when I say, good. Nah, yeah, maybe not. It's Ansah, me say, go no, na hame.
Oh, okay.
The question, do the Matubi. Banning, I know, who she drew beyond Victoria, who can have more dear one. I said, I'm saying to be. Okay. Manom, me answer, because what thought any issue, Manom is Manom to an answer. And I'm because my bomb basso.
This is going to one.
Oh, yeah. Because, suddenly this year, man, like a woman, issue free, remember, me, and Minister, but then Sano, a Honomo, and Abba, the Papa, some issue, you know, some casting your men was a marquee, this are crowd, number woman, Masaka. Oh, and then the G capsules in an issue, need clear, the Mr. on the question. God, the time, no grammar, Mr. the sign, Mammy Frame, beside I'm saying, the bay, I would have been to make to Grammy Mr. and Mammy French, you know, yes, one of who's and then Momuna a match. They are very good. To be honest with you, they are very good. You want him to one in their Buhano.
Yes, we are the best in the world, and the only
1,000% in America. No, no, we are in it. Yeah, I mean, this argument working say, we admit, yeah, what do grammar trauma break. But that could have become no to be ensure any didn't know no I didn't miss an end on the difference because you're doing a ensure no and the way they were saying young friends you didn't miss an end no dear. That means I did you a hormone that I did you a hormone and said that the boss would be
Ebusan for adanse ni bi ni abo edi achanamo de edi freeman de konom ye wa dance eno eyempempem ema wo mu di adanse obu ne nsa wo ha wo fa bu nso ne nsa bu ne emayem ene wo help am anemu mo ko gya ho ya acha so mo nya wo ha bebre ye nro no wonum to bi ne mo ye no abo wo mo papa no nteno wo de sanem yade pa na so ba bu nsa wo suna adwadwo yam kro ana immune system pass am de be mam same ezara me shan ni tea capsules sanso ana bema person when your boy jumam emani je ban woni ento nchi ankoto Zahara man capsules ebebo ne papa ana wonso malaria typhoid diabetes and BP akosro ya person ba no na ho to ba no wo de hindi herbal mesham eno ane ya kanfo ne de ma je number no 0246 348 334 0246 348 334 and 0248 569 335 0248 569 335 Edrobuso ewo my Ghana baby atunu tom any baby ayeto edrom akomako biaram na enkakropom no cash drug lane wo kwa na naboache ba na dum heba tena tatalo so manyina ta ewo bi eno achenso ntama community 1 eno so market wa ebi ewo hom ana na dum heba ana na naboache mesitama community 1 bu wanu Equus pharmacy wo mo bi ewo ashaman dade pharmacy ashaman wadam ana tribe of Judah ana Fedical pharmacy wanu so ewo kaswa old market wom OP pharmacy all La Paz Talent Restoration Academy abesatenten wasem wonum elhom eye 0246 348 334 0246 348 334 and 0248 569 335 abusia frem na yabedo so wadi nkomo yeda wase
Kana enyumaku akese ne nketewa ne ankrankra monsa no adwuma ne sesem na horo na moye no muntie din we ye pa na menkasem da enkyere mo eye base ewiase amansam na eye papa epu awuro puko na ehwam na san yi fi ene nkekaye kantare mu a enko stubborn stains interamanfo topa no eyeye base ene wo mo edeye edwumakuo ni ankrankra mo yesem na horo a yedi dware etese shower gel face wash and a hand wash a mo pese mo product ema amanfo body etoso ne yetoni pi ema mo no monto ye base na yentra mo sane amode ba mo product yesan de ya shampoo ene liquid detergents a yede hohoro nkuko nyina e help bia eni ho afi printing petroleum and leather industries a wade ye base aye lubricant cleanser foaming agent grease da nom ene nyamanka ye nyina no ewie payenti amanfo to fre
0574 065307 0574 065307 0559 638166 0559 638166
na yemma mo papa no a ne bua fuche ba bia de mo Ghana ade base aba se emaburu dodo na be wurasem na yemu na Ghana manufacturers nso ebe ye niam a eye papa ebe mo business boom
unim se onipa bia kan kro ene ne ba aya na ejina sisi so nanso ekopa se sisi ne ho kotechima ene na asempa ene dia abon eno ti ana make am for tabia herbal capsules edi amount se yesisi yade pa ana age onipa bia na boso dia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na aboyi di usisi mama mai na wonya sisi etimi abadwuma pa se ya ayemtim ana age yefunu ya boso ama wuntimi nya wo ho hia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na etimi yi ne befi afini pedienim ama wo yefunu ada ho tabia herbal capsules ebuso ewo pharmacy shops ene herbal shops ewo wiase afa na nyina ana afre ahomatrufo yi 0243686861 kai se wo ma akranufo wo your penfo ana wondi infedu wochia wonnum bi tabia herbal capsules won sunum
November 2021, 11th edition of Adonko RTP Awards, live at the Marvin Peak Hotel Accra. Time 4 p.m. sharp. What's more, 10 award winners with the highest vote get a plot of land each. 11th Adonko RTP Awards is sponsored by Adonko Company Limited, Adonko Next Level Energy Drink, Verna Mineral Water, Yas Tissue, A to Z Auto Servicing, Special Drinks, Simisura by Abdul, Dofil Group, Jim Ray Estate, your litigation free land. The 11th Adonko RTP Awards is a black tie event and is brought to you by Big Events Ghana. For Accra FM to win more awards, vote for us now. For Accra Kasiabo to win Radio News Program of the Year award, dial *447*111#. Enter nominee code 425 to vote.
Touch it, shut up and bend over. Let your back do the talking.
Boys number. Share. Why you know that say who bet me invite players be to say Ronaldo, Messi, and Mbappe about them? What you know that say who bet me nyatinka e want you big games no e want them. Onia, what you say who be enjoy home ground advantage e Serie A, La Liga, Premier League, UEFA Europa, any leagues e kuku them you know bro fum e want them. Ana Jano for 89 Ghana cedis called you GoTV decoder any year na upgrade called GoTV Max so ma fear and yes football hifian kasa so to new decoder test GoTV call short code 1731 GoTV love it from day one. Hey, say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who credit me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eye world best. Obian trance Emma Dompe ya de ka say anase me boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asa nyarwan to say ni ekuro etu no. Ni enkan e wana num. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Na nsia ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekan ye no. Greenfield adoromenti ene wasa so le gene na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir. Associate the pediatric Kasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction. Last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe.
Ghana, enyumaku akese ne nketewa ne yankrankra. Monsano adwuma ne sasem na horo na moye no muntie din we yi pa. Na menkasa moda enkyere mo. Eye base. e wiase amansam na eya papa epu awuro puko na ehwam na san yi fi ene nkekaye kantare mu a enko stubborn stance intelamanfo topa no ye base ene wo mo edeye edwumakuo ne ankrankra mo yesem na horo a ye didware etisa shower gel face wash ena hand wash a mo pese mo product ema amanfo body etoso ne yetoni pi ema mo no monto ye base na ye ntra mo sane mo de ba mo product ye san de ya shampoo ene liquid detergents a ye de horo nkuku nyina e help bia eni ho afi printing petroleum and leather industries are wadi ye base aye lubricant cleanser foaming agent grease da nom ene nyaman ka ye nyina no ewie payenti amanfo to frɛ
0574 065307 0574 065307 0559 638166 0559 638166.
Na ye mamu papa no a ne bua fuche baby ade mo Ghana at the base aba se emebru dodo na be wurasem na ye mu na Ghana manufacturers so ebe ye niema eye papa ebe mo business e boom.
Come on, was West Wogan Youth Organizer MPP Godwin Aku Ghana. Ebe join me. Jonathan Adams will join us here in the studio, and you bring your hobby. No PR near the woman. Kajo, Martin, Major Sivinia, Boko, Yamiadum, Mijamenaso, Bibiada Boko, the holding. And then himself and Commodore Dawson. And Commodore Dawson, I say a foot of a and another bregum, Mon Common Bed, okay, say, but that is okay. We'll play everything. Then we be ho adwuma na asembi ebe si mitrimunra onim say Adam ekoye Professor Mills interview no na me am brasi fa o so on person betimi voice enehi into office for mo yi me voice na free no and omo bo Atamels voice no raw.
Who are we?
We are way. Just say, "You're tired. You're way." Say,
"Who now interview president?" Yeah.
But maybe I'm born in the Indian man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bible puts them for born into a bonnet.
Obiano.
Any of them, David.
The Academy.
Oh, Boko to come some bomb house.
And I was shocked. Like, okay, so don't worry your head even playing it. Because my voice now is free. What is it?
We film Assembly, you answer no answer.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't answer.
You know, but you don't need to be furious. You don't need to be angry just because it's coming from somebody. No. I mean, why should you be angry? Anyway, but. So you're not dealing with the contractors issue and Eugene Ba I was say me bought minimum panel no ba and omutie so me bought and nyema be 3-4 on the issues about contractors on the issues about a flower chief no and Cape Coast how about the no and Kwabena and then say I'm there for David. Originally, na for contractors, they didn't know catch on zombies. And a flower there, and a Cape Coast there, and Baku come home, but already me. So, yeah, but contractors, they are ready. You're going to put here, no,
I'm paying contractor for Susan. Interior, almost said, this kind of
Sikana will be here so the bear quan and it's kind of enough.
Yeah,
Sikano's mood do papa and putting it together, being able to be. But I believe says at the end of the day, no bottom line now here.
Yeah,
that the bottom line tells you that a significant amount of work is being done on rehabilitating and expanding our road network. Yes, in the process, unfortunately, not all the contractors are being paid on time. But I think we're making the effort to make sure that at the end of the day, everybody gets what is due to them. And we'll continue to do that. It cannot be in the interest of government, say, private sector people will finance the public sector development. That should not be the case.
So what can I say? Aquine. I'm paying contractor for soon. Interior.
Almost said,
I'm just kind of.
Sikana will be here, so the Bayer Kwan, and it's kind of enough.
Yeah.
Sikano's mood do papa and putting it together, being able to be. But I believe says at the end of the day, no bottom line now here.
Yeah.
That the bottom line tells you that a significant amount of work is being done on rehabilitating and expanding our road network. Yes, in the process, unfortunately, not all the contractors are being paid on time. But I think we're making the effort to make.
I say we are contractor na team here. On contractors was say umbesu kakra. Mubesu pa. That I say enipa no o say
onye ne plans obetu obi ana na wo kina. It is sooner na obesu. What you say?
O say contractors no dey mube ni mubesu kakra. Munsu kakra. Munsu kakra.
What in fienum? Omunsu.
Okay.
All
right. So contractors need no. Okay. So on a year of flower chief no. Kwame. Yeni kai mo a year togbe amanya fiti asmo kai no. Then you bet me ababa. But it's me who say me see explain at the end fa. Say your mampenia you try your taxes mano. Or manage your
the next degree that my people have to do is to go to border and go and do what Cairo. No school. The only school that we have again is the RC Senior High School that belongs to the Catholic Mission. It's now what a minor seminary. So this big population have no place to go. And people sit down in that big hall called Parliament without thinking of Ablao. A place after the Tema Harbour, the next revenue generation is from Ablao border. It's from Ablao border. And I have to push the former President Mahama for that structure to be constructed over there. I have to be running from here to Accra. Begging. Should you beg for education? No. There's something happening. If we have to beg for education before our people can go to school, then I don't know what is called a democracy at all. And look at the structure standing over there. 90% finished. 90%. Yes. Now the teams are having their full days again, going there, removing everything at will. Now, in the era of the MPP now, we have the free senior high education. And my people are not benefiting because the school is not here. I'm sure by next year, February, school, new entrants will go to school. So your coming here is the redemption to the suffering people of Aflao. It's a redemption really to the suffering people of Aflao. That carry this message to the Minister of Education. That come February, I want this school to be open. Yes, February. First batch. Senior high education, primary to the senior high education. The next degree that my people have to do is to go to border and go and do what Cairo. No school. The only school that we have again is the RC Senior High School that belongs to the Catholic Mission. It's now
President Dave Emmanuel Daniel Abedu says, I'm Obuja watching you live from Nungwa, and I'm happy to hear from Kojo Yebo again. Okay, Baba Idi Jama says it is high time we know that Akufo-Addo and his MPP party has nothing better to offer us. Let's just forget about them and pray for the second coming of JDM. Okay, so Yenko Tie a year response Nanado Ede Emma Togbe Fiti Busano.
Accra FM 100.5. Accra FM 100.5. Accra FM 100.5. Accra FM 100.5. Accra FM.
Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. On here, one flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's an say
minister ultimatum. Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. On here, one flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's an say
minister ultimatum. Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. On here, one flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's an say
minister ultimatum. Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in
Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao.
Onkwaye. Yankwanko tie nene bawa tete chief of Apesua ewo yilo krobo. Ono so yi block no bi si no. No on dia o say omo ma mewie mankola no nkumu a omegukuru omo ade enko.
Na land na.
Na land na ono omo hunu say school ni ho. Enti yankwanko tie so we
asana school we ba ha. Be 5 years ni ana 6 years ni school no ba ha no. School fe we ejramwa eni ekusie eni akoko na omuko school wa ha. Nipa anko school ajamwa eni kusie eni preko ena omuko school. Mimpe o this year mi pese umpe bie school no mame echi ekura no gu ewurem ho a mu ya nipa your school fe we ena omuko school ka chere mu say mi school we this year say mo ma mi pre o enya de me pre da enti mi srem
omo ambe ya ede na obe ya
yes ha umpe fa school no ko umpe pa jako na mi fa asase no kwa omu ntu amika o umpe fa school no ko mi srem o mi ni abre papa tu no meet me ka papa enti mi srem o mi pesa ajramwa be ko school wo mi sase no su mi penipa niko ne as ekura no a mi wo no eye ekura kese ma mi school we be ba ha no mi na mi di insangu form asana school we ba ha be 5 years ni ana 6 years ni school no ba ha no school fe we ejramwa eni ekusie eni akoko na omuko school wa ha school we be ba ha no mi na mi di insangu form
The computer WC ne fan bibia JM no fix bibia every a department bia WC and everything
and one say say na start school and one
so into where the yes fiska ebra be complete
Debbie when you complete
we dey monyan hye ya nipa bebam na enkola no so e bi konkola no dey school wo enduase and obi me nya so ohini bi kan asem we ya waka bone
won kan bone eni kwaso oto nyampia mane no because wuti asem a ohini kan twa so lazimbo was say school no yenya bie pe ebe ma ne kro ni so because na kra no se secondary school no ba shem ne bie pe kro ni ankasa ne ebe ma ne ho men so ama obi ahụ atọ
but the idea wa ku fadu no ntrim say joma ama sisi adansi ewuram eya enipa ni se nipa mi ensa kra na wo ho a se omo ye nipa omo mo
secondary school ankasa se ensi wo krom
eya mi nwa kra
ensi wo ekro ti kra bi
yes omo say school ene ministry adan ni ade ye de bie krom
what they say legon pisek first pa bush baby na chene bush na ye even at Chimota school ni nyina na bush a chese nipa bia me ho enkakra na bie no because of no ti bie kro na makro na koto nipa e ba
ye kwan no
yes
ye de nkane e ba ho teachers be treta
yes
because one said the joma ama see bia no osi bungalows and the teacher for better no obi beto car obi beto moto na fe de ho bie ubo so bi so aba bie aduane joint ho no obi aba bie bia mobile phone joint ho after the
one be school for anybody na na de niam and the for the compare ke Jamestown ana kotolante na nke akoy bubu hoda ni bi na nkwa CS school so oni obewu secondary school said wakoko bubu judges there ya to agu also be sorry there sa na compare jo mama nyani nyina nkoko na nke sa Medina station ho na nkwa bubu ho nyina ya to agu na nkwa secondary school sa na 1PP team na kufado linti okoko si school no na ko dim enkwanti na amronto dia nya de ye be bia no what be that
omoka say any penny wa it's like I say nipa now you don't respect them so nipa and now they don't deserve it
deserve
anyway on LGBTQ and na I was really shocked but ye ba ye no so my main ko ye voter region na yenko ye adwuma kakra so kwajo eniama ya keka bom no
enkobon be de papa enkobon be de o ntimi hu ba se ma ana IGP ofa na university animu a oh example me dem give an example me chian pa obo adwuma but na de command be de because ekwa na na fast one say question I'm just na do na be fa so ayi no
say eye adwuma na oye right
yeah
adwuma no oye but dan parent me extend ni to me ma ye democracy so say onu betimi determine the obi obete kadam pare bete pa me so oba ma test me sending so offer ye support but so ochia konchen a wonu a woni ne yire ne manyina won bete
munam kwanu muzana monko
we onam kwanu ade bia ye violent ne sane ma basa no but say de ye kire ya adwene say ye Ghana for de say oduru hode a ye be mena hunu say ofiri kuro kitikiti mu no basi akonu
kuro
ye ne de oduru obo say amanfo ani abrepa okuru a
o topic na opena meka minisa ahia be shata wole nti mo fanka ho ba akura na ahia na onsanka no
oh David
anya ne de na
David anya de no all right so the point is yeah dia Kojo Boachi Bukru has sent me a message because obviously you can't develop a country within a city. In the area, I say will be adequate. Na omutimi ahwema. Na mame mbosu nkoye juma kakra mame ne honorable Henry Amasefa, NDC voter regional chairman. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
By God's grace, I'm doing well.
And how is NDC doing in Volta region?
Oh, we are doing well. Because of our good policies that we have had before. The people still respect us for the job the Mahama have done in the region.
And you guys have started putting things together towards the branch elections.
Yes.
So when is it coming on?
Well, the National Executive Committee had not given instruction yet, but there are plans ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so thanks so much for joining us on Accra FM. Now, quick one. I just read a statement coming from your office, and definitely I know it's an issue got to deal with Nana Akufo-Addo's interview that he had with Sifakan. Can you elaborate it for us this morning?
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity, and also to your cherished listeners. In actual fact, the whole thing came to us by shock. The members of parliament, the minority members on education select committee visited Aflao. Not only Aflao, they were touring the whole country to assess the level of maybe neglect of e-blocks that John Mahama started to be able to implement the senior high school program. Regrettably, since the current government came into power, tried to roll out the pre-senior high concept, there were no provisions to ensure adequate infrastructure facilities for the people. So, as part of the measures the party had taken, they were doing this program in order to sensitize the mass of the people, get to the presidency, and to appeal to his good conscience to be able to complete those projects. Regrettably, that comment was what came out of Nana when the select committee visited Toby Fiti, the fifth, the paramount chief of Aflao traditional area.
Now, let me ask you this question, because that's your opponents have raised issues about why NDC failed to complete that project. I heard Togbe Fiti saying that the project is about 90% complete, which means you have just 10%. From 2013, 2014, 2015 to 2016. Sections of the public are raising issues. Why did the government fail to fix it before leaving power?
My brother, thank you very much. I think you don't have all the parts. The E-block concept did not start from the day John Mahama assumed duty as the president of this country. It was part of his program, but in the late 15th, thereabout, 2015, that was when the program was really rolled out. And they were expected to be completed within 18 months. So, you know... Do you know
the exact month?
I cannot be very specific because I didn't work at the Ministry of Education.
Okay, all right, I argue.
But what I'm saying is that development or governance is about continuum. Even if it takes 10 months or 20 months to have a project completed, which was supposed to have a gestation period of 18 months, there was nothing wrong for Nana Addo to have completed that project by now, because the amount of money that Nana Addo borrowed when he came to office was far more than what the Kwame Nkrumah, all the regimes put together, the money cost. So one is wondering where the monies are. So the NDC cannot be blamed, John Mahama cannot be blamed for not completing those jobs, because the money we used for the period were far less than what Nana Addo collected in 4 years. So that agreement by MPP is just unfortunate and should not be said by no level-headed person in this country.
Now, Honorable, let me ask you, with the kind of response from the president, what do you think came over him for him to give out that response?
You know, Nana Addo is a very aggressive person that I know. I learned this might have accounted for his background. You know, a business of a president is not a joke. Let's put it in that context. A leader of a whole country should have a decorum when talking to the people, because anything that goes contrary can inflame passion. So it's very unfortunate for a whole president of Ghana to have opened his mouth to state that comment, because even in American Constitution, it is written boldly, no representation, no tax. So the working class have been giving ultimatum, chiefs and people have been giving ultimatum. Why Toby Fiti, particularly when it's coming from area where revenue mobilization for this country is so high, he could not be supported with any development project. He has a cause to complain. That is why we think that Nana Addo is about time he changed from his youthful exuberances and posturing to begin to govern this country in a more humane manner to reflect the sanctity of our democratic governance in this country.
Do you agree with those who are saying that is the traits of the MPP? That is the trait of the UP tradition. They don't like Evers. They don't like developing voter region. Do you agree with them?
Maybe I want to be more refined. It is becoming very unfortunate that former President Kufuor was not of that character. He is a more disciplined, more accommodating, more gentle than Nana-Addo. Look at all his appointees. I think there is money at the Flagstaff House. Anybody who installed, who used intemperate language is paid for. Otherwise, Lord Comey, who is the director of operations at the presidency, could not open his mouth and declare election results when we are not even near. So MPP is becoming a very irresponsible, ruthless, undemocratic political party that should not be given a mandate to govern this country because the power belongs to the masses. Nana-Addo was talking that he was citing examples of the Arab Spring when he was campaigning in 2016 against a more humane, more disciplined, more sober reflected president of Ghana, John Mahama. That if Ghana does not take time, the Arab Spring will be visited on Ghana. For what reason? Today, it is about time Nana-Addo is visited with the Arab Spring that he's talking about because he does not deserve the kind of comment he was making against John Mahama at the time he was campaigning to be president. There is something wrong with MPP as I speak. The UP tradition is ruthless, irresponsible, like they did to Kwame Nkrumah. Ghanaians must sit up and decide on them because it's about time. For example, my nephew, Pius Agida, you know, I come from a people where Agida comes from.
Okay.
I've been in politics over the past 40 years. And the reason why they spend so much money giving 50 cities, 100 cities to voters to go and vote for MPP, they didn't have much voting on people because of his character. That is where I come from. Looking and say, Tommy Pitti is just a chief. Nana-Addo is.
I think I've seen a write-up from Pius Agide refuting that he never said that.
Oh, but that is their talking trade. They lie. They are liars. You, Nana-Addo, you have gone to Cape Coast, even in your manifesto document. You say you haven't.
But at least once, you should have that heart to believe what Pius is saying, because I have seen him issue out a statement that he has never said that, and he has challenged his detractors to bring out the proof where he said it.
My brother, Pius Agide comes from our people. The mother and the father are my family members. Very refined people. But that boy learned that kind of language from the late, the former chief of staff, Obitebi Lamte.
Mm-hmm.
He was more or less his running dog. So that behavior is not coming from the family at all. That boy is becoming a very bad guy. Whatever he's saying, don't believe it.
When you say he's becoming a very bad guy, what do you mean?
He doesn't tell the truth.
Give me a typical example.
In fact, today is Saturday. I'm going to a funeral. There are many. I will have to go through the records and tell you. But even the Australian scandal, is it not true that he has carried people to
Have you spoken to his parents about his character?
Anytime we go to church, I warn him. Be very careful what you are doing. Learn from me. Even in the chapel, Catholic Church, people, I used to admonish him.
And what has been his response?
He only laughed.
So he's just making fun of.
To be a very tough man.
Yeah, so he's just making fun of what you are saying.
Yeah, that's an insulting behavior.
But at least now he has money. So
money is not the answer to everything. Yeah.
Back to Tobe Fiti.
Becoming very poor in America and co. So me, I don't respect money. I'm a social democrat. I love money, but it is not the thing that decides my well-being.
Okay, so let's come back to this Togbe Fiti Nanado issue. Now, what is the way forward? Some of your members have raised suggestions on the social media that NDC in Volta region, in extension national level, should just, put some money together and go and fix it for the people of Aflao. Have you heard it? Are you guys ready to do it?
Oh, but this is a child's play. A contract was duly awarded to a competent contractor. How can citizens vote money? May I see this as a wishful thinking? For example, the Volta region, all our borders were closed. So even the mere survival of what to eat is a problem in our region. And I feel very sad. You, the media people, must do a good job for this country. The demarcation or the balkanization of Africa was not by the Africans themselves. So I don't see how African leaders are worshipping this border concept and trying to visit it on their citizens for no justification. People go to farms. Somebody sat in Rome and demarcated Africa and said this place belongs to France, this place belongs to British Empire. Why? What are we doing in Africa?
But quick one
in their level of thinking.
Quick one. From all indications, it's clear.
They should just apologize. Nana should just apologize.
But it's clear Nana is not ready to fix that school, and I think it's one of the main priorities for Togbe Fiti. So what is wrong if NDC decides that, look, yes, he had my contract, but then we are ready to, gather some small money and help them fix it?
My brother, I will not pay a farthing. Because, for example, when I was in office as a district chief executive, I spearheaded the establishment of getting a land for the Diamond Cement Consortium to put up a factory. And the revenue that is being generated from that factory alone is not a small play. So how can I be contribute money for a project that belongs to government? Nanado, is he joking at all? When I saw that write-up, I feel the guys must learn from us. How on earth how can you not feed that project? I've always been saying, as a country, people should not take the masses for granted. Just a mere word by this Marie Antoinette in France in 1789 that the masses were on the street looking for bread. And he told the masses, give them cake. And that resulted in the beheading of Marie Antoinette. So leaders must not speak useless English or language. It inflames passion, and that can result into a public revolt. I will personally write to him to have that project completed because he is not a serious person. I might learn to be serious before he leaves office.
Before you go, let me ask you, have you been able to discuss this issue with the Volta Regional House of Chiefs?
Well, we all pick the information suddenly. So they always have sessions. Just about 2 weeks ago, they've had a session in the region. And I'll personally take up the matter with the president of the regional house.
Okay.
Togbe Teprehodo the third.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you actually we tried calling the regional House of Chiefs, but then I think they are busy trying to fix other matters. But then when you finish discussing it with them, we'll come back to you and pick the updates from there.
I will have a personal advice for Nana that a job of a president is not a chaplain.
Okay.
He must learn to respect Ghana's democratic credentials. Since he came into office, there were things that had happened that had never happened even under military ruler. I am very proud to be part of Ronnie's administration that brought democracy to Ghana. And it is our hope and prayer that under no circumstance should any individual or group of individuals topple it, because this country needs peace and development. And we have everything that can help us develop as a star of Africa.
Okay.
So
all right.
When you say something, you are human. When you make a statement that is not comfortable with the masses, just apologize and make a progress.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much for speaking to Accra FM.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity granted me.
Okay, all right. God bless you too. Honorable Henry Ametefe, NDC Voter Regional Chairman. Emmanuel Cherry, on Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry. Uncle Yima, good morning.
Good morning, my good brother.
Net to say.
Adom, Ansah.
Ready Adom Boko. Uncle Yima, when you quiet president ne Minneapolis Sefakai interview on contractors. Obusane say contractors musu. What me a response and another demand?
When Yamini ni penim dia mantini antie no. Nanso actually na me no bi. Complaining about that particular interview.
Okay, so mboma untie.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So Pacho Jinasuma na playing it back. Emma untie. William Aka says, but let's assume the people of from Aflao decides to finish the school. Why not dear teacher?
I'm paying contractor for soon. Inte na.
What be so kakra?
Almost said, I was this kind of man.
So sikana ubi here so the be kwa ni sikana enough.
Yeah.
Sikano Zumudu, Papa, and putting it together, being able to be. But I believe, says at the end of the day, bottom line now here.
Yeah.
That the bottom line tells you that a significant amount of work is being done on rehabilitating and expanding our road network. Yes, in the process, unfortunately, not all the contractors are being paid on time. But I think we're making it the effort to make sure that at the end of the day, everybody gets what is due to them, and we'll continue to do that. It cannot be in the interest of government. Say, private sector people will finance the public sector development. That should not be the case.
So what can I say? Aquine. I'm paying contractor for soon. Inte na.
What be so kakra?
Almost said, I was this kind of man.
So sikana ubi here so the be kwa ni sikana enough.
Yeah.
Sikana Zumudu, Papa, and putting it together, being able to be. But I believe, says at the end of the day, bottom line now here.
Yeah.
That the bottom line tells you that a significant amount of work is being done on rehabilitating and expanding our road network. Yes, in the process.
Hey, Uncle you are. What's here?
It's your pa.
Osimu besu kakra. Why ready say mu besu?
So ya so bio. Mampeni be bisa pa na obe efifie ma hu nukure na. So ya isia so bi. Se alo we so nukure ba bio.
Really?
I'm telling you, honestly. It was asked for sharing of tears, being in pain, in agony. Also, in fact, we have went through all embarrassment. What do we call embarrassment? As for Ghanaian today, we have been embarrassed to the degree.
But from his response, it's clear that the government don't have money, that the government is not ready, and paying contractors is not a priority.
I don't think that is what he means. South you now. Or see contractor for Ombesu Kakra. Now so at the bottom that no say we have solution. Emma Sawenu. Now every comment on my is in the form of a joke. But we don't take it that way because we are. So as a father of the land, we expect more from him. But if you are being given an opportunity to at least respond to contract, it is an opportunity for you to at least show some remorse. Let your leadership, your father, how do you call it, be extended to us. That my children, or my people, it's really true. You have been in pain for this, so, and therefore, within the shortest possible time, efforts have been made to clear this liability of what happened. But if you say Obesu Kakra, which means you are very happy seeing us crying, which is very bad. Because if you should take him back to his own comment he made to 2019 December, he said contractor for
and you don't know more fear. They should request from their husband contractors, because this Xmas is going to be very enjoyable because our state contractors. Was it not the same person who said so? And I mean, and you know the same thing. Oh no, and it is now some time ago. So what your contractor forecast, and now be sound see a best kakra, which is which. You see, as some no entity so, and see a friend only papa. How do you woman that? You will pay them, and see the least you expect from him is for him to come out and then empathize with us, but not to come and pour acid on our wounds. You see, if that happens, it doesn't work well.
Membusawa, Uncle Yima, young fellow will say, for how long in a government adoka?
You see, I'm speaking. I meet Akano. So, see, construction, and yeah, how do you call it? Static grid, now we agree, because it's capital intensive. Now, engineering works, and all those factors build up to the starting and the finishing of the work. Because every stage has to be almost certified by a qualified engineer, and then consultant who okay it. That's okay, this is okay, move on. This one is not okay. How they call it, re-excavate the place and then bring in the material. So when you know, and then a factor our contract document. And at times, some of the contractor, so contact. Now within a year, we have a project, but you'll be surprised the contractor and the contract, 1 year no count to me. And this one, almost a contact, 1 year, finish it and hand over. But we are within 6 months or 5 months or 4 months, depending upon the the conditions that the contractor makes on site. Some of the soils, they may not be very conducive for certain build up. And the as a contractor no year or treaty area no, and it's our treatment in and take care a lot of time. And a chance a mark contract protect. But what normally happens is what the contract will be for 2 years. Now, government is continual process. They see that to NBC, they lost the election 2016. Until 2017, so a new government takes over. Until our already contract in 2016, then the new government has a responsibility or liability to take as well as assets. Some of the certificates were 2015 certificates. Some of them also were outstanding in 2011. Some pockets of them. Some of them 2015. The chunk of them from 2015, 2016. Okay, and then they also came to meet those particular liability and also add on. And the Kasai, there was 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, including 2021 certificate, our ministry. Wow. And the economy, we are talking about almost 10 billion.
Bear 10 million Ghana cedis.
10 billion.
10 billion.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, man.
You see?
I didn't know better.
And that from Kasa competition, Sikano be a man and soon. Sikano Suyen. But what do we do? But you see, the good news is we had a discussion, a stakeholder engagement with the Minister of Western Highways, that's Honorable Kwesi Amakwata, who has opened up so much for us. There is much we are expecting from him, which he has started in collaboration with his president. And we are hoping that not too soon, this story will be put to rest, because there is a lot of activities ongoing. The only kind of say, yani Nashiano, outside the road fund portfolio, never deflate that particular liability. So, Nyami, I adom on my peninsula, I and the Kasai, all certificates on road fund Omo ne nyina command Ministry of Finance. And the Minister of Finance has been tasked to look for bonds to clear all the liability.
Okay.
They are ready to support the initial payment of 4 billion, which will be made available very soon if the government complete the documentation process. The banks are ready to clear, which is a good news for us. But as a matter of urgency, how soon will that be? But we are hoping that by early next month thereabouts, there's going to be a lot of shakeups within this particular road fund sector, which is going to give us a lot of comfort. Not all, but majority of the liabilities will be taken care of, and then the additional works will be added as well.
Okay.
So that's where the comfort is.
Okay. Andrew, you better dim komana yahwe. Said the Niama Bessia causes in a bompire say processes now or more no more can was no. But Minister President statement is no hamokakra. But I hear now a dear enemy said the embassy and no more a dinkomo. Then we can pick it from there. Yeah, that's be Brisano pay when I cry for Medincomo.
Yeah, and my main doubt is that of my peninsula said, or yes, friend, and so I'll grow up your and so here now, here, because at times, you know, only the party are grown up, Pranwa. On sorry. And the Prada, and it's our grown up, and yesterday I go my. And your Nibra grow up, your friend. Obo dia so beka sema beto apaso mai na at least e hu se ye papa no odwin anamo otunso no eni agi bebre so ye friend obo dia se on the Minister of Finance that because document on the table so on sign in term na bank for to me edi adwuma somodi because ye idea Ghana FTA 100 years square betia now so Ansah na bedu satam no e car be ka ho no e bedo so actual amount and no na we shouldn't get there. So we are pleading with him, and we, as much as we appreciate his efforts, he should try as much as possible to put certain jokes aside and then concentrate on some of the the key challenges of the construction industry. We love him so much, but he should try as much as possible to speed up the process for us. Thank you very much. And then we salute the Honorable Minister for Roads and Highways as well. And then the private sector is also taking this opportunity to announce to the entire country that we are also doing our bid. We are going to bring investors to support government and then to do the need so that at least there will be enough funding to clear these liabilities. And then the roads, which has been a challenge, will be taken care of in the country. So there is so much. There are better days ahead of us. Together, collectively, we can do better than what we are doing. Thank you very much.
All right, Uncle Ima, most grateful. Thank you. Emmanuel Cherry, Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Chamber of Construction Industries, and attending Can live on a 100.5. I didn't, you better I'm on a purpose so be what you say. But other, you know, ya kon na beba. Ma won say ma bobo tapes be any response ni am Joe. Good morning. Boko there.
Bibia Boko na also
Boko enso ni da so to ana.
Enso David.
But okay. All right. Okay. So but kwajo yam
me da se me ni am fa kwanya so me cheti for ni ahwefo. Get more gamba bia obi an chake sem komo. Na me chia me brass so be come home. Yeah. Me ni show studio that. No okay. Man home for yeah, we nice.
Joy a nice guy.
When nice guy.
See, Bobie. Oh, Bobie.
And was say ni man da form sa. Be me bi o say say anon tanye.
So.
Me si ban yo baby no. Akwa baby.
Oh, watch line.
All right, but Madam Ewokuma says Kwabena send me a message. But say first of all, blame Kwame Sifakai for how he framed his question, and secondly, blame the president for not being diplomatic enough and goofed. In fact, Kwame tried to ask questions just to please his master, but it was just a productive. Okay, so says Kwabena anyway Sunday. Me ya sure say Sefa kan so share that sir. Sefa so when you say yeah, say no busa the questions. You know that is Sefa kan. Yeah.
But tomorrow no the city be
yeah, me boss ne star no.
But Bobie, just a minute. OTA interview now. For me it was one of the best interview. And I like that style because Emma on say ni style no to say style. And that's the reason why me pe nipa sa Emma it is a moody agro. By the end of the day, the substance in the person I
mean, I think sir, in case of president, no who say or your president, and there are certain things more fun in Diagro, even if Kwame Pese or Diagro Kranoa, and you guys want in a cohort.
Because you're sitting in front of a journalist.
Exactly.
Yes.
Kwame there, and Sefaka over the years, that is how he is. That's how he operates. And that's how he asks his questions. Mm-hmm. I have served him. I served him for like 4 or 5 years. It minim said osi eye na adefa. You understand? So Kwame originally obusana semwa obeka say especially adia eya tense kakra no obebusa ne say we say ase bia o yeah yi but obehun say and the president no nka say hunu say no Kwame betimi ayesa Kwame can joke over some issues, but me as a president between me and Kwame no emu wa nyama sefa kan ni Bobie num di be di agro no me president me ntimi fan di agro sa. So when I'm out for blame sefa kan I seriously disagree.
No, there is no way.
I disagree. I have my difficulties with him, but you see, always you need to be fair. I disagree.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I disagree. Obia onim sefa from Ghana over the years. That is how we answer the questions. And sefa musa questions 10 or 1 or jabu more or like yes be saying yes you person who down nice now to left right center but
na Bobie na ade na obi make us say ade na obi be blame sefa for
on social media, and even you're sending me sending me message you can the kind so no say sefa style of question no e put president in that mood so on be behind your concert how
maybe
and I make us say no. The president didn't engage who say, "Oh no, you're president." Sefa de me or a journalist or an ajuma. Oh, but some questions and the questions are legitimate.
That's it.
So
Bobie obedia de say sometimes kra obi wo ho a or your close friend, very close friend, be a minister be or a close friend, but as soon as you come to discussion of certain issues or taking into consideration say nipe or a journalist. Some because of that, there are certain things on to me discussing with you.
Many the late President Mills.
Never.
One of the questions are not because now a man for Kawasem say wakotua bribe for Sunyane issue no more beko Congress no. And many my brother, a friend say, Koku, we had discussions, but Koku, as we know, Koku don't like artificial things.
Good.
Yeah. And the Koku here the day chroma. I keep on telling people, that is Koku. Just that sometimes I wish and he bet me a home baby, but he doesn't like artificial things.
Exactly.
So we couldn't discuss what Musa Mills or so Bobie, but in sense I'm not also I mean there are issues out there, so you just pick your questions and let's go. But let me meet the president and me busano say yes so I could try bribe no. It was very difficult.
Very difficult.
What do you say? It was very difficult today. Somebody joke. And it's out here sa interview now. Quickly now me switch call me joking mood mu. Now so we there open we there. Yemfa we mo kakra na Mibusa no osre but onim the magnitude of that thing there. As I was joking, he felt like no. So Ansah did not head on.
Exactly.
Because it's in town.
That's it.
They will chrome.
That's it.
So also the year joker as beba. So I don't think
and I make her say there's no way I'll blame Sefa
you can't blame him.
Say this interview no a arranged one. Among him say president call interview.
Yes.
Among him the nature of the journalist or call interview before him.
Yeah.
And on to me say it will be a free GIJ just yesterday.
Into issues.
Sefa and the question will be Sebiano. It's on top of it. Until the president should be prepared.
Now, even we crano national Sefa kan so say national security brief no because to papa can obey him. One can okukwam.
Exactly.
In the same way, say no. Definitely, the onim send national security a briefing no. I mean, my member, I once I make a semenya who be na sa ho ne last ibi and never see ibi. Around Bernard Muna, Baba will come inside. Chawa Kwaba.
Opinion Majoso.
Boko there.
1-5 on Timothy Asset.
And then Yamiase
say Jonathan or Hamendo. Meanwhile, it was on Sherman.
On your show.
Oh, yeah, very close. Very close. Now, me cry me him say, Muna Beba hang coming some member.
Tina Miss Mancano.
What Adani media solidarity.
Oh, and your media solidarity, but
yeah, no.
Oh,
use the microphone.
I have set time without numbers. If we are here on, but you cannot change your tribe. So, sir. Your nationality, you can change it. You can change your religion.
Yeah.
You can even change your sex.
Yeah.
But you can never change your tribe.
Yeah.
The way we are you can't.
I agree.
So we are Hausa, we are Hausa. We are Chuchini, we are Chuchini. We are Dagawa, we are Dagao. We are Mosi, we are Mosi. It will not change. Your tribe never changes. Inti minua penyi nyebro Kwame. Why nyebro?
Yeah.
Now as a president, take his land at your own. You have to take a retreat. Oman penyi way dear. Number 2, Kwame is an employee of the president. So, sir.
I know.
So, how do you expect the employee to come and sit down and ask the employer probing questions?
No, but the questions are Kwame Busan was very probing.
Say, how do you? Because in that if it is not predetermined, say,
okay,
these are the areas I may baby questions.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
And naturally, there is what I call conflict of conscience. So it's not conflict of interest.
Okay.
It should be conflict of conscience. Now, sa conflict of conscience, wait me a catch them. My dream said, oh man, penny India, Siciano, and to say, Dadano, na me ya Kwame Sefa Kanya, me Juma, a Peace FM. But Siciano, I am an employee of the president. And to moi, even if I have to ask, I have to take a break. Na minka. And yes, sir. So under the circumstances, obey me because normally somebody hosts the program for him.
Yeah.
And under the circumstances, President Ibano, in order to avoid the Mayfair conflict of conscience, you are paying betty you. But look, all of us come from homes. Now, look at the very sarcastic manner the president responded to a revered chief.
Yeah, we will come there. So
you understand? And then at the end of the day, people are saying that look, in Kwame answer along that line, I have no problem. But it appears that the president's response made Kwame to be excited.
But Meno, a beer na me I deceived kakra. Bibi deceive me kakra
because media solidarity, dear minister.
No. But you know, I know Kwame.
Now,
and I have served him. I know. I have served him. I started Akukwa with him Hello FM. Kwame style and change too much.
Now me, I was very disappointed.
So they left, and I don't think they are born out of malice.
Other thing me keeps me worrying. I'm not opposed to private radio stations or media houses. So, sir.
Yes, I know.
But we are talking about the president of the republic, who wants to kick an official start of a tour of the Greater Accra. Do you go to a private media house? Do you go to a private media house?
855.
Because we are talking about official tour. We are talking about the president. We are talking about the symbolism of the president. And it's a president episode on your tour. You go to a president station, which is the state news house. Yenina are private media houses. We can source from it. And yes, now, if president chooses to go to Peace FM, will you source?
We are source somehow.
Will you source? Somebody will say that. Somebody will say that. Me, yeah. So I just want you to understand the perspective from which I'm coming from. That once you are the president, much of your things should be done from the state broadcaster.
So as Yaman says, president may be a regional tour. Nenke be a one day we also me person if I can have it one.
I don't have a problem.
But say regional
this
tour,
is a tour.
National something.
Yeah.
And I want to say give us a phone buzz on this question. I'm going to question now. Your question is going musano. Kombe busa question or bibia beko kama.
Dabi anyese omo bisa dabi you don't understand.
I understand where you are coming
because
from.
Because I'm just saying that look, I'm saying this from the perspective say me who. In 2013 after the presidential petition ruling, President Akufo-Addo the GTV mic editor what do we call that thing? Maybe a modite stand na modi mic set.
Okay.
President Akufo-Addo Obaba Kasa Obehu said GTV at the end of you saw what he did. He took the thing, yanked it off the table.
Really? 2013.
You can watch an African election. He took the thing off and threw it off and said, what are they doing here? You want to be president of the nation and you cannot be the one to promote and project state institutions. So that is where my call is coming from. That in all this, if it's not a regional tour, then one day the president said that I want to have an engagement with Accra FM. I have no difficulty. But once you take it as a regional tour, it must come out of a state institution. I'm a nationalist. And we must do everything to ensure that national stations and national institutions are not collapsed.
Anyway, Biamina membomra.
Medasi. Memfa kwenye zo me chairman kwa ba. Ghana chairman for political parties. Chairman ba kwa na dwubu dopa. Me nhyia one on one se me ntrance da. Chairman kwa ba.
Penyima Joso.
Yeah, medasi pa. Kwabena we de memfa kwenye zo me nchia Ghana for native nyina. Media me minim se sana na ado na ni interview kokoyi wa NPP pa. NPP election be mo mbeko pa so mbetimi say ye wini Ghana pa the bedding because say be anya do wo mo trans prepare no mo anya ade and then advices so anya ade wo mo because kamini say kan Ansah no mampani de kan beduru ba bi ne de say be anya questions bi ni adade private station say the me senior brother ne kan no questions na nka wo ya kan o dem mpa kyew am wa prepare wo ho cycle adwene dada me kwa wo be kan we be kan na Ghana fo nyina buto ya because say Ghana ba bi nice ni ya nansi ye ahoche wo ma no odi nti uko na say prepare wo na advisors nso prepare wo na na anyi bibia ho na de ya me ya ne say unim say o ma ye wo mu yi ese timi bu tribe bia ese timi bu obia ba bi obia fi bia same ya santini se we akwa pemni se we enkrani se we pepe ni ese nyina timi se nipa ba ko ye nipa ba ko moja na bi na edi obia mu afuri samri ba wo ye sure say na nado adwene woni timi odi questions odi answer ye nyina yo bu anu wo mu ahi before yasa make way sa dey way enem say be ha NPP phone bi ba yasa me kan say dey tie wo ye sure say o chen ne nka o koto o pe bibi ena obusa what the interview ena nka kwa me busa say o chen ne say o hia say ni say o achima bu akwa na achim we a nka na no beto am na answer we continue man answer we da ko de ahobrase be ka bibi aka kama but the only what say ho ehine o sahin o afra wo hine no ko onya bo oti afra wo no na voter region kura bo no so san crofo don famfiri me so nko ese mo te say me do mo te say me de mo pepepe wo de na dwuna koto election say we mo mo ntoma me ti ese me ka bibi cho hine no e na o kan sa se na do trans dwune hu se Ghana no ne
ba kojo eminum gidi se na edi di agro enye
no de ya abo abia samoa de me nya sure se sa atamwa interview na ebusa no bia no na dwune Ansah we no e bia no afra ne mo jam we are Bobie someone to be kasa say what national president kasa ni president Ansah dia say no di agro wo no hini ni di agro na wonya yi o ahemfo nkitinkiti ni bi o
ya flowers
anya small ade ya wo hina ba o ba so anka de efo wo so opaniema bi ni mu niema bi na enko yi and that's what cancer de ni ebusa wa omampani kasam de ma ehofo no na omampani ade utwantra na de mesramo e bia we de national cake o akwan ni school ni ade no ma make sure say atoto ni by national cake nti ye twa ne kakra kan na facha me what aka me so de make sure say me minister no be kasa na watwa na ni aba ho tentem na ne makoyie NPP ni tifia na kuma to ne yemani disi ni tifia na kuma wa anye mpo atan de ochi asem a ba we do de aturi team say nkrofo say me fa kwanya bi so na di omo atem election to mani anyo muti ese mti ka bibi mo omo no wa kan sata da and na who the division about account for me we be for me ade I'm telling you before na sabi anya do no mo ani ma omo so nyina no na Ansah pe no ene do ba bia be fra bi obi afa say na selection de no mo de be si ani ye no mo de hwan na de obi ko si ani ye nyina nipa ba ko ni wa ama ye nyina etre but because of nana comment o ye no nana do de me ya say nana do oko onko second election na the second one walk away so oko me say mu akọ what you say wow beba a presidential candidate pen abet want to be president it will make sure say say niam ni nyina ma baby na say nana do pa be collection bi mu kam ye sure so be 40%. Be o tie interview o ko tena peace fm kokọ ye pa say bi mu say bi nya no na ntimi ansa one question kra be to nipa koma so want to answer question bi be we che na question bi answer bi nya so ohim pon say to bu na ka bibi ma voter fo ni nye ohim ne mpamfo ni nye na bibi anto ye hwede na answer so
ko enya na touch ye lives nyina no answer so de ma nyina no resistance
anu na make no because onim say me mpo me ko Ghana fo na say bi nya do maba be di musika because o scan e bi bo me ho bai de me pa bia me sabeka ti dia za me ha me ho so obusa na question say obusa no we contractor for the chance of the man say mu besu kakra wa ba be di president for good 5 years what you into contractor for ka na say e kan so o besu kakra ke so munyan su onya opran po say bi nya do wo beti omuka ama Ghana for one high omo Kwabena eti say na di president me de mani free di manyini kakra me say me omo bi anyi chair me de manyini kakra what you say 92 am to about matubi pa what you say it me share president Omaba be ade omampani dada jeje wono kra mpa odi tuo ne baaye Ansah wo sesa ko democracy mo ye toto niema still now so do ba so answer questions e do passions e do nipa hu say ya di ba papa ne answer question different thing wo abadaye manipa e kwa wo busa ne pe e kwa obefa so a ye be solve sa problem na wo dwe ho omampani ko for by the same thing most important busa no pe do ba bia no osu nkofo ne zanka ho ade no be so osu because any just say ko nyanka solve obi a problem mama no mahama the same mahama ya de na nye enene senye na okasa pe ochina na ope solution na do de wo busa no wo busa no say na say ni say no opesa no sabe ne bema ya ka sem papa chese na ekwa we odi Ghana for ekwa ototo niema no say ni say na wo ni say na say no wo no akasa ma sabe mu emwa eti ye tena obomampani wa ma wo answer question say ya eti peace of me busa say sabe mu sabe nya do ko peace of mu asem papa be pa na kokan onu a okofia wo mbonu wontie ana NPP no mi busa se bia mu se se nyansafo ni mbiem ye ni advisors biom ye ni elders biom ya omampani ko ba bia ba advisors me
na kwajo why na betimi atu no fo
na onye
because utie even with harbor issue here na che se oko keko store no na oni any clue about hwese manifesto ma launch after 1 year or so onima de kurewom so it tells you that even the national security can't brief him
nenti no kwakwa yede eti ado tracker mu a simpapa ni kwa jinjini US wo bebi apabi anu aka ne yeko anya military rule mu ne wo no na do eso onya because edu ba bi so Kwabena woni ba bi edu ba bi na do mensa make before 2012 election Sata campaign office na was salam down NPP bi one wa Preku office Preku na campaign manager Dr. Preku Kwabena me say before presidential debate yeah baba ko Sata NPP ne yeti ade so ay kofo ba be jemu amanana Kwaku 1-on-1 so Kwaku se chadomo one will lead the team no 2 weeks questions in baby na obi omde ni nyina bre your office wonom and omde na share them I'm telling you na share them me kana na wotie bi NPP mpanifo ni nyeti Preku and na ebe dance for Sata Jake mo no ye chairman na dade I'm telling me wo hobby as a media 24 hours in the office Preku office Chesa Akufo Addo mo brief journalists akese followers akese all the questions nyina mo make sure omde na go through making sure say nana be go through nana be ye train A to Z nana ko exam dey ko no we exam dey train that day nana we I'm telling you that presidential debate will be up on back before 2012 election eti anya me nwanwa eno kra pa you spending 2 weeks na that day ade am ni foreign day nana ko buy no ya nana buy ya mo say eso nana ba no be ade that day me believe say Kwaku section do ade odi ye nana Kufu Addo pa na so ogu omo ni for 2 weeks Yacha wa de call you want to answer one question. What's about better? To the next time, if it's something like that, I'm my friend you.
Really?
I'm telling you, guy, we will full rough. And was so calling because Nana go money masse. We share team one one and nature and another. Now share a prosammer more. Omutima no mutim papa. Yato near money about your corner we are in your day. What you say? And now no kufa do ko we no ko answer this question no. Mrs. Timimpo achewa de wan nan we mu a wonom nam de na obebo ko. Etanya nwanwa se de nana kokko ye peace fm anya nwanwa because nana de minim chocho mu ncho mini nya na trans legon sa and wo president edi otuba anima da bia on fie go 24 hours she ye ne se enkonko shenko to champagne yanum red wine ni cigar ni ada it will be nice and enjoyment of any kama but when it come debate and question say it will be difficult nana akufado to answer question edin no agu your party no agu your nimu ase your party na say already no originally agu and ye force was yet to party near the Temuniama, and another Sako and Yopo. She, but me also president Teddy. Upe president, Nana interview your part, wouldn't be una open. To so input when how they can go in. Wouldn't send chrome, even a lighting, probably see my lighting anywhere. Messi by area no light. I fell no before 2 weeks. Watch light akwa ho nyina waye school bi esi wona mo a what device president ni we nyina afa no force mo school no po ye primary school what
you don't mean it.
I'm telling you
all this one
ekwa ni krom ekwa ni maami fie ni omo fie ye nye ni bia nye ba omi aye o se president man ni what be device president even wow village ketwa bia o maami awu ni adad kwa construction for the past 2 weeks ani bra mo de agusu ansa na no ni pa etimi akọ me boa omumna no meka ko dua boa sankrofo we mu no mu lead you sankrofo we nwini hwe mba Ghana ho je BBC Ansah etina nado ne okoko trans
ko you ade o ya sure
Kwabena mitumra no ma Chelsea o wo bi wi akoko check construction no me say this week ni eguso wo ko ta eguso den electricity ECG fo gu ahoma so ne atwa ahoma saa de akoba bia ni area mu onwini se na bibi beto no da bibi tu yansa no wo say if you mu fie polite ni o mu fie ni fie polite ni o say make sure say the light one man pen will be also pay man pen edi o en hye because there's more fast Ghana for the sabia nyado ya dwene mu no ya gimi so ya re be fi niam tentem eti bibia betima ye ne akoyanim na sanya saa kana na do ontimi ko answer this question sanya saa kana na do ontimi fa Ghana for say me da nim me da me fare o send people ni pa auto na hwe o man pani pa answers o de man grofo na wonim saa sabia nya anopa ne wo mu ba ya kan twi ne ya kan say kan pepe tumuntu asemu ya ebusa na nan awurade Yesu Kristo Mr President Encrophos Mr. Pre ukwa abrochire brofo ne bia no omokan no wotimi ka ba wonti ase so no se bebre timi ka brofo ba wotimi ntwire ti emfa na na do wotimi ka brofo ba wonti ase ye busa brofo na wansan wrong dia wa ba Ghana twi ne yeka ye nyine twotwo mu ntwe kasa ne ye nyine yeka ne ya busa question we a na do antimi anyina ne nan so anka se sa de we nka me pese metimpo da me tan me Pharisees kan me make sure say ye toto ho ne magidi o man nya de me so ti me de say me twa fa ho bia me ye de akọ parliament no omo prove man yensa bibia ne mfanto ye busa question jo so e bibia parliament for nsem mo hu do mo be ye e da na kufado nkofo da nkofo et Alex nkofo ka se anya bia wo hyekyire wo nkofo hyekyire wa ma lawyer akoko di ade ye ni ma lawyer na defend nkofo sa professor sa sabia mo sabia nya do wo dwuna mo adwuna mo hu di ehyi mo yi wo lawyer na defend wo mo di o mo anim tina na do sa wo so ta wo kan wo bi na do niam ekoso sa wo so ni mo bi na do niam ekoso sa wo so pe an na no na me ko ne se me kan se even tumuntumpo na what's mo me yanyade yantwamu ne nka wi de ne senka ne nka makuyan wo tia tumuntumpo ne o we ya yamfa bi susu mu mpanimfo impo da se mu ni mu ye ana mo ka ho mpo ana mu but wi de mpanimfo wo Ghana nyina sabia ye susu o mo obi aso onum bi da ba de de enu mpo na mo se mu yantwamu ne nka we de nka mbewu Kwabena because Nana do akogina pa ne sa ade we Nana do nya this platform Ghana fo nyina no pa 9 to 10 and 9 to 11 ye nyina ye tie Nana answer question yanko no obi adwum nya ne fine afemi sofo pani ba ko a wo support Nana den wo se kwajo papa na anya de otunu fo befa bibia ya ka che bibia o dem ze papa I make sure so beba bonti aka bibia ma Ghana fo akoma tom yam wo se wate ubenya unya kwanya na ubeka ne do ko kan ne chesa de ne bo support what you say ti Nana do de media Nana do pa de Ghana fo de mistake nyama na be lead ye and a big mistake second time with a double mistake Nana do pa se Ghana for to be to abatia ne yanko to be wi bi nkan fa enkoton answer this question ko ye former president as the against one or ton microphone we are ye na koto ye me ordinate from the same thing
no way
no obedi bibi one of the most who you see when you obi a wo di Greater Accra be ha Greater Accra ya geso wa won be na 24 hours ni bibia o wiase bia minim won so ni bibia but wo pe obi pa wa bon ni tie wo geso wa ne de na so be ko parliament house Jamestown honum no MPP fo bi honum okoton na ma na oton sama mo wiwi a officer no ani mayor no ayidi no wanye hu sa the same thing what you say wo change this na nkrofo na oton na ma mo nsa no wo se ade ni asesa menwa ya nka so meton na ma nwe nensa eno ani we me no wo ma me ti akufo do the same thing Ghana for mistake no de ekobiem ba go you ekọ de kwabra ye be bre papa MPP Mrs MPP why ye nyina na ye bre ko Ghana for na mekan nipa mimfo di o man so man di apene the akufo do de o de double mim wo kum Ghana for tete Ghana for ha Ghana for ene ese obi so beka obi afede on say nya atwomfo na start pia bonten so we call interview ni we so we hwe nkrofo comment nkrofo no so mo nkasa nkrofo no so kufa do enje Gabriel and now mo nyina kasa maako so papa no asem okan no anwene ho asem okan na nye afere obi obehu za papa ne so nye nipa no nwene ho ono de na ne se na kyem no a ne nkrofo na ekwa be ne befa so benya siga akwa be ne befa so beti age ani ye be hwe coat ade handkerchief be hwe nsa ho and apart from that forget it womun ni adwene kase bia omo so omo ba bebu oma womun ni amamu adwene different and to the bia me ka chan DC for no omo ya omo say we professor we sem so hwe na so prof no yedi president fa no to nchai a president nyankopon nipa ba ko no kongrom no kokum oso aba no kokum oso no e ba ye nyina twetwa bia we and this now me nya this me NPP ni perfect nya da me ko this but this now without your mama and grofo no so omo ko no do omo ko bia ebi so ba za kufado the same to monyo sa as I'm thinking movies on betimako what me ko ehu one kasa na adwena da utimu panya even your district po utimu and why the wabebu one awie but I'm sorry any ekọ me catch NDC now without your mama obi an obetima lead NDC amomako 2024 lecture amomwa wini da akuga na to wi am so obeka bi and yasa meka and your professor your doctor and so what ade na omunim she mkwabra me ma de manu si for no ya mangrophobia a minister omudi yehu omo performance jo mama kwa agoko the second time agoko no ko mo anya appointment what you say e tu tin cha hwe wo se otimi ma biem anyo bia
kojo obi a confirm asma na wo can also hear from wal no se ekro ne friend peliga
correct
peliga
enye peliga
ye kan
Perega.
Chama o kete man to funny you hear the man.
I say Perega. Wale. On say no correct.
What's up to them?
I say all this while now and can anywhere. And I will be so send them say I think TV3 for so ho adwuma.
O man pani abade che what di we be presidential candidate dem we the first 8 years as a vice presidential candidate who the 8 years now Bank of Ghana also governor deputy who the horses who krom wa ma who fie mpo who like body man bianko ye meto abama na mfa nkokura atopre
honorable akugana akwaba chama akwaba
yes sir
boko de
nyame ado bi akama pa
Joe Faminante but Joe what various issues among for raising contractors no tie wo mo anope for me Ansah president nema and say emu yakakra
obi ma menchia etifo na menchia ahwefo na menchia wo na obia wo studio ha ne menka say obi menia mona the there's a lady be a friend Eugenia or say Ochiao anope Eugenia also no pa we are nadamfo
oh yeah
then
say me perfect
yes a fine girl
Joe say me the time show
area no yeah na
Bobie adianchi you
Bobie onem I think say let's start with the fact say look I beg to differ a bit with Mona say the president interview you know although the trip na year official or koye war private yes either than the government is good or koye war private because one for me obeye wa cry FM higher and kebe me de papa because at the end of the day you know we are looking at a vibrant media. We're looking at a promotion of a private sector. We're looking at, say, issues omundi be hiding when it comes to the government sector, where everything is more or less structured, and Abia the president no kotina ho omun to me open up and bisa certain questions in a certain way. I mean, the private sector would be more able to do that. And for me, when it comes to issues like this, I think say doing it at the private sector and as a private media house is better. And on them, I would have even preferred say Radio Good is in operation and anchor. Such interviewer obey with Radio Good, which is perceived to be say a anti-government radio station, because say the issues are open. Open up the issues, and some of the things are, look, some of the media houses and I say some of the journalists wouldn't be able to ask, why these people from the other side are mobisa, and the rare governance are, oh yeah. And I think so we share Kwame Sefakai and as a Peace FM. Indeed, Kwame Sefakai and as a Peace FM interviewee, Village Boy. It's open up to every sector of the economy, and I say the key sectors of the economy, to the extent say you see what the president is thinking, most especially when it comes to, for example, this Cape Coast issue. Mm-hmm. I listened to the president when he made those comments. After the comments, say Okoye or private station, private radio station.
Yeah, I think it's called Central Region. Wow.
Central Region, private, interview, I think the next thing was that I see some communicators of the MPP and government communicators putting up a defense of what the president was saying. But you know what? Like we know, these are the spins on what the president say. Putting an artificial defense. Putting up a defense of what the president is saying. Mm-hmm. But you are not in the president's mind. Look, this interview at the subsequent interview at the Peace FM made it clear, said this is what the president is thinking. And I think and yes, look, let's be honest. Say a government institution anka bisa sa question no.
Yes, sure.
Oh, why? Especially the Cape Coast issue about the fact about the manifesto, no?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Come on, why?
Because most some of the questions or most of the questions will be structured, and when it's structured and not planted, even if you want it that way, and if it's structured, the way Omonem say, if you ask this question about expose us or expose the president, those questions will not be put on.
No, but not Bernard they can't be. And yes, so that Sebia or Mwendim Komo Sifakan is not aware of some of the issues. He is aware. Maybe let's see how I better water it down. Then Sifa with ne style no, because naturally Sifa Ojoki already super HM cry.
That's it.
Naturally, it comes naturally. Yes, I know what here. Intibia on so at the fast line no. And American the president in case be look sharp.
Bobie, Metiasia say a president no look sharp, but all say you should know say it will take a skilled journalist or a skillful journalist American now to bring out the best or the worst in you, and that is what Sifakan did, and allowed him for that, right? And that is what I'm saying. Say if it happens to be in government institution and as a government radio station, as a TV, some of these things will not come out. And when the president was put on the spot, not two ways about that. A bit to me about to say Sifakan has a proud knowledge of what the questions he's going to ask, but the skillfulness and the freedom at the station no to me might not display to the extent say he brought out what is in the president. On him at the end of the day, you to me what the president was thinking regarding issues a war a far, for example, Cape Coast issues, for example, the Arbor issue, and a president, for me, apologize. Say, look, indeed, what I said was wrong. He admitted, say, what I said was wrong. Bobie, on him, I think we can take everything away, but what the president said and the president's posture on that issue, for me, was okay. Why? Because, if the president said, say, I was saying, say, we are not going to give, we have not promised an album, but checking on the second thought, and I said, checking further, me who say, that is what we have promised you. But the president had gone further to say, look, we can't have one in the Milna and at the same time
Takrade
at the same time and Cape Coast.
So at the end of the day, President Emeki Omwa manifesto useless.
Bobie,
he made nonsense
of course, and that is why I'm happy with it. But Bobie, making even that is what the way you choose to describe it. Making the
points of law, Charles McCarthy said the Cape Coast station, that's Eagle FM, is a campus radio, Cape Coast Technical University. Okay, just
okay. So making that a section indicates, say, look, at the end of the day,
lawyer for Amonion, na I am a big man pa. On the LGBTQ plus also just 1 minute. Minimum some more time in this about more fan me be. Okay, all right. So lawyer Akwaba.
Mana we the effect many wabushia for almost. Because out of respect for you, who can respect I remember but we producer so say me boys brigade say anu nyame adom na me the whole of Ghana, you council no president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one national executive committee meeting the name Anopai.
Okay.
It means to me, but now can be say. Me apologize to your audience and to make one or two comments. I can say, "Beba."
Pachu.
So now campaign now ya launching ya magana for Aswati.
Okay. That's fine. Pachu bet me ako.
Well, the all one say. LGBT in some way. I am penny p kata. And so nim the ekoso. It is not just about lesbians, ni gays. It is about an ideology. Just say nyansa kosibroni ne nkof wa train a pose. Chinchina ombema wiasi nyina ediso. So it is not just about LGBT or bano or bema, no. It is bigger than that. Now the best example in 2012 was our ideology the comprehensive sexuality education commode urban and no efankwala akwala almost 4 years they want to teach the children about masturbation about your friends how to say a man in mema it is the same as a mema. It is teaching our children the wrong things. Last week Vladimir Putin or Russia, president or Russia. In fact, Russians in 2013 and almost passed them almost a promotion of family values. So the same family values are Ghana for years. Almost to prevent the LGBT movement and transgenderism, the ideology from being taught in Russian schools. And on any freedom of speech. And Mr. Ghana for including from the president right down to parliamentarians. The thing is bigger than they think.
But lawyer, when you quiet your president response on Union Pennies, if I can show what on LGBT, when you quiet your response?
We should be civil. We shall be civil. But the president, my man, Penity, I say, LGBT for no civil. President is away because he was trained in the UK. Come on, change Embrano from say Obama Betniadan. Omo don't took up blows and Omo they call Parliament.
So we will be civil. And the LGBT movement, they are strongest advocates in UK. Their friend is Stonewall. Go and find out what they are doing now. Who be one of